And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, your maestro of chaos for this awesome group of folks. We are down one player tonight because, well, airlines suck. His flight was delayed, so he will not be joining us tonight, but that's okay. We will have him back next time. We're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves real quick. And I'm just going to go in the order in which is on my screen. So we're going to start with Kel at the very top.
Good thing I just finished taking a drink.
Good timing.
Yep. Well, I'm Kellen, also known as Celtic Wyvern King. I'll say where you can find me towards the end. I am playing our socially inept Jin. Is probably the best way to phrase it. Is everything has gone so far with him. And right now, toasted marshmallow after what happened to him last session.
That's fair.
I was like, am I wrong?
No, you're not. Not at all. Not at all. He was cooked pretty well. All right. A Worm Slayer.
Hello, everybody. They're playing Garth Alfredi.
Uh-oh. Lag. God bless you, my man. God bless you. I think we're either you're still lagging on us. Yeah, now I can hear you. There you are.
Yeah.
You kind of cut in and out.
Sorry, I was trying to fix my background. And again, I am Old Wormslayer, and I'll be playing Garth Alfredi tonight. And yeah.
Okay.
As usual, I'm having technical issues.
That's okay. At least you're here with us. That's all that matters. All right. Crazy gamer lady, if I could speak tonight.
It's okay. I can barely speak any other day. Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. You can find me on TikTok under Crazy Gamer Lady. Probably also find me on Instagram under Crazy Game Lady, no R. I don't know. Character limits. You can also find me on ADH Adventures, where I used to play with Will, but, you know, life.
Yeah,
but today I'm playing Elena Verdant, who is slightly less toasty than Abe, but, you know, still maybe more along the lines of medium well as opposed to well done.
Yeah, but if you want to go on a scale, I'd probably say Alana was like seared, whereas I was flambéed.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got burnt.
Ayo is like
several
Cajun
different ways.
style. He is blackened.
Yeah, blackened or boiled. Either one would work.
Chef Prudhomme is definitely jealous of the blackening on you right now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
God, now I want Cajun food. God damn it.
All right. And of course, Lisa.
Hello, I am Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I'll do Where I Can Be Found at the end. I play Katerina Zephyrian, and I was just slightly singed. Katerina's kind of leaning into this magic thing. She wasn't sure about it, but she's very intrigued by it.
Okay, very nice. And of course, I am Will again, our Halfling Wizard, the founder of the channel. If you do not follow any of these awesome people, you should do that. Their information, I believe, will be popping up in the chat. I think I have one for everybody. I don't know, Nicole. I don't know if I have one for you or not. That pops up in the chat.
A link?
Do you have one?
I do not have a link tree.
But you have a social media.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it because it's like one of those. It's so short. Like, find me on TikTok, Crazy Gamer Lady. I'm right here. You don't even have to put effort into finding me. My name is right under my face.
That is fair. That is very fair. But I,
Okay.
I offer it to everybody who plays in my game. So if you at some point want one, just send it to me and I'll get it set up for you.
I appreciate it.
But yeah,
And
go follow these folks.
and it's been about a year since I've last, or so since I've last posted anything on TikTok. So
Okay, it's okay. Like I said, it's there for you guys because I like to make sure that all my players and fellow creators, I get you guys out there so that people can follow you and see all the cool stuff that you do. But yeah, if you're not following them, go and follow them. If you are not a follower of our lovely channel here, please, we would appreciate a follow. And all those subs, subs and bits and all that fun stuff that happens that gets us, money in our bank so that we can apply it back to the channel. We appreciate all of that as well. So also, to those, if there's anyone new here, we are doing a dice giveaway, and it'll pop up in the chat as well. But we're giving away. Let me see if I can. I'm sorry, reflecting these victory dice. This is the Icewind series. We are giving these away. We have 2 sets. We are going to give one away here at WindRiders, and then we're going to give another one away over at Origins, which is the opposite Mondays. So, and it's super easy. All you got to do is type in the word victory in the chat, and we will take your name down. And here soon, probably in the next few weeks, we will be doing a live drawing for a set of these here at WindRiders, and again over at Origins. If you haven't, you can join our community, the Halfling Wizard community. Again, it'll pop up in the chat. Come and join us over there as we are building our community, and we are partnering with an amazing duo of folks, which is Greg and Goose over at Surge, which is the TTRPG platform that we are playing here. And it's been a great partnership, and we love both those guys. And you can come over, and we're going to start doing some one-shots over there. I'm going to open up. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to open up where people can do one-shots, either in Surge or in other platforms. It just doesn't really matter, but we want to get our community growing. So it'll drop up in the chat there. You'll see our Discord and all that. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get on into it, shall we? So when last we were here, for the most part, everyone got crispy fried except for Gath. I think Gath is the only one that did not get. Right? Am I right in that?
Yeah.
no, I got singed, but
Oh, did you?
I
Okay, I
didn't
thought you were the only one that did.
I just didn't get feel the like I didn't get surges rolled against me to the degree that everybody else did.
Yeah, because Alana had a 34 thrown their way.
Yeah, that is true. That was like, ouch. So if you weren't here last time the cohort had their first magic lesson in the Surge world, and they were learning a simple defense spell, and the teacher was firing fire spells at them. And A, which is Kel's character, literally got toasted. And twice. Like it was twice.
Yeah. Well, no, I only got hit once because I kept dodging.
Oh, that's what it was. You kept dodging it.
Because A, literally up until the point where fight or flight kicked in, did not believe he had magic within him.
Oh, that's true. That's right. He's like, oh, wait, what? I can do magic? What? And then he got his butt handed to him. But
yeah,
it
he
was
got thrown
great.
to a wall and stuck in the wall.
Yeah. Elena got pretty much body slammed with a fire spell.
Yeah, I was slightly seared. It's kind of like rare to medium rare as opposed to the well done.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
A was well done.
Well, you hit the wall
Yeah.
and slid down. I got stuck like anime
That's
style.
true.
No, if it were anime style, you would have been sliding slowly down.
Mhm.
No, you were stuck.
You are
Yeah, that's what I mean by
I love
animation. There's
You
some
were
moments where I'm
stuck
stuck
a
in
la
like this.
Looney Tunes. None of that anime
Right.
nonsense.
like the coyote.
Exactly.
And then, of course, Gus, he held his own. I mean, I know he got a little singed, but for the most part, he held his own.
I think I
and
was the only one who successfully blocked.
I think so. And then Katerina, eventually, she's like, "Yes, sir. May I have another?" And eventually, succeeded. Like it was like the first time it was a fail. Second time was a lesser fail, but then the third time was like, and it was a higher end. It was great. It was because it was a higher end spell, so she blocked one of the higher end spells, so that was good. So everyone sort of learned the basic spell. So then their homework, they were given homework. They had to go and pick 4 spells from various schools of magic, basic spells. And then they were to come back the next day. And so we're going to go into that before we go into the actual class. So let's talk about what magics did you pick? And those of you who are still doing your homework, I'll pick on you last.
I wasn't good at it in high school. What makes you think I'd be better this far out of it?
That's fair. I got you. I feel you. So we'll start in reverse order this time. We're going to start with Katerina first. So you guys go back to your dorms before we get into your individual stuff. You go back to your dorm, crispy, and some of you. You go back to the dorm.
At some point last week, Ed Boone was going toasty.
And the meal for that evening, by the way, was like fried chicken. It was just a buffet of fried goods. I mean,
yeah, and you couldn't tell who it was, what it was,
exactly.
chicken or egg.
What was food or what wasn't.
Here's all the drumsticks.
So you guys go back and you'll have a meal and all that, and you guys go to your rooms, where you'll find a set of books in each of your rooms. One of the books is for each of the schools of magic on the campus. And your homework was to pick 4 basic spells out of all of those schools. So, Katerina, tell us about your night of homework.
Well, being the follower of rules that she is, she read every book, every spell, put a whole lot of thought into it, and picked 4 schools, 4 spells.
Okay.
You want to know what they are, or
No.
Okay.
No. Keep those to yourself.
Okay.
So she basically read through all of these books, all of the massive volumes, read all the spells from each school, picked her 4. And you picked one from each one was a different school.
Right. Well,
Perfect.
It's limited by action, so they're really
right.
Yeah.
But cool. All right.
Yes.
So then let us go to let's see, Wormslayer.
All right.
Or Gath. I'm sorry.
And my sheet is acting wonky for some reason.
It's okay. So just tell us about your night of doing homework. What does that look like for Gath?
Well, you'll hit the books pretty hard. That and the literal doing damage to them. But
Punch a book. It's like through osmosis.
he studies them thoroughly and picks 4 spells from 4 different schools.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then proceeds to get some rest.
Okay. All right, let's go to A next. Tell us about what your evening of homework looks like, because I have a vision in my head, but I'm curious to see if it's correct.
So once we got, because throughout dinner and all the way till when we got to our rooms, like anyone who saw A would look like he was having an existential crisis.
He is
And once A gets back to his room, he essentially just like he's not even like he doesn't even knows the stack of books yet. He's just pacing back and forth, like again, just wondering what the hell happened, and how he got magic. Because again, he never thought he had it before. It didn't awaken until before he got sent here, and even then, he wasn't aware of that awakening until he got yeeted. So I'm probably say he's literally spent half the night just literally having just anxiety pacing. So if anyone's in a dorm room below him, they are not going to be happy with him because they're going to hear those footsteps all night. Depending on how the flooring is. But once they kind of like get back in their own mind, like and calm down, so to speak, like they don't want to deal with magic. They don't like magic just because of what's done in the past for them, and we'll save that for later. He knows that he still needs to do this, otherwise, he still has the clink as an option. He'd rather not go there, especially after talking to the commander, the general dude. So, out of curiosity, do each book say what school they are, or?
Yeah, each of the books will have like the school of on the spine.
Okay, cool. I didn't know like how like the books looked or stuff like that. So literally, he's just going to grab. He's just going to look at all the spines and be like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, kind of almost like. And he's mainly going to say like, what would still be more in line with him just to get past this part. So he'll pick just 4 books without even reading all of them, and then after he picks those 4, then he'll read and pick his spells. And at that point, he'll go to sleep with probably like 3 hours to spare.
Okay.
Before they get woken up.
Okay. Cool.
And
all right.
We'll regret it.
Hopefully that was in line with what you imagined.
It kind of was. I mean, truly, it really kind of was. I was like, okay. All right. Then, last but not least, we've got Elena. What does her night of homework look like?
So, Elena is obviously excited. She wants to learn about magic, and so she looks through the books, and of course she doesn't know much about magic because magic is not a thing in Hempstead. So she's more looking through what type of magic would help, like in the general world of Hempstead.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she saw all the nature magic: School of Earth, School of Water, School of Light, and she just poured through all of those books, just as studiously as she looks through her books on fabric.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
You got it all memorized then.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So as you do your homework and you get yourselves ready for bed, you go to bed. What do each of you? Where do you go when you're asleep? Like, what do you dream of? What are your dreams? I mean, after all that's been going on, where are your dreams currently? And I'll let anyone who wants to go first on this one.
I think Elena would actually kind of like have a nightmare because that fire spell of what the hell was that kind of scared the shit out of her.
At least it wasn't a fucking inferno.
I mean, she kind of saw that too, and it freaked her the hell out. I mean, notice how I said she picked the light school and not the fire school. She wants to stay as far from that as possible. But then it kind of like calms down and goes into that blue from the first episode that was mentioned, like the blue of that sky, and it immediately just calms down.
Okay. Okay. All right.
would say A would normally dream up whatever experiment they want to work on next, whether it's like, oh, here's an energy source. Oh, here's a way to do this. Here's a way, just whatever freely flows to his mind. Tonight, though, it's kind of like how the other night when we were talking about dreams, he's dreaming about the night when, again, of his whole criminal incident, so to speak. But it's a little different though, because he has a bit more clarity in the events, and he actually his dreams and realizes that the whole shockwave that he felt wasn't actually just the Aryan version of a flash bomb or flash grenade. That was actually him doing a shockwave of magic as it awoke within him. But then it goes further deep into his past, and it's a memory he's not even recalls. It's so blurry. He can just tell that he's young. That's all he can remember. And then he'll wake up whenever it's time to wake up after that point.
Katerina, she's feeling pretty good about everything. I think she just has a night of flying through the clouds and completely calm and at peace. She's feeling pretty good. You're muted, Will.
I said, okay. So what about Gas? What about you? What do you dream about?
He dreams of his fellow classmates coming to their own and succeeding, especially Aod, who seems the most resistant to actually succeed instead of ended up going to someplace he doesn't want to be, which would be worse than this school.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Okay. All right. So you all have a pleasant night. You go through, those of you who didn't have nightmares, you basically have a decent evening. You wake up the next morning. The alarms go off, or the bells go off to wake you up. You will hear knocks at your door. As you go to your doors, you will find breakfast has been brought to you.
Housekeeping.
I mean, that's one way to say it.
Okay. And it will be all of your, not necessarily favorite dishes, but little bits of this and that you favor.
Fizzy drinks.
Mm-hmm. It almost, and ironically, it's almost like here's your final meal.
Wow, thanks for that thought.
Let's hope it's
Heckin'
not fizzy uplifting
concern.
drink.
I mean, it's not your final meal, but it has that feeling of sort of like, wait a minute, this is all my favorite things. Why am I getting all my favorite things?
Is there something I should know?
Hello?
I don't even go there. I'm just like, oh, this is so nice.
I know.
Oh, so now Katarina's thinking like Alana should be thinking?
Yeah,
Did
she's
we
just
switch
like,
brains in the night?
this is awesome. Well, she's not actually studying the color of the fizzy drink, so she hadn't completely gone that way yet.
I would say something, but I know you're right.
Something.
Okay. So what do you do? So you get your meal. What's your morning?
I'm stretching, exercising, getting warmed up. I still have the books open, so I'm kind of doing some stretches and then going back and reading reading something over again.
Okay.
I guess Alana's just going to say to Katarina, wow, you look really excited about this magic stuff.
Isn't it fascinating?
I mean, it's interesting. It's also kind of scary.
Nah, they're not gonna kill us, are they? You know, they wouldn't do that.
Alana then proceeds to glance at Abe.
Oh, I haven't left the room yet.
Or at least where Abe would sit, since I'm guessing there's also an empty space where he would sit.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna say, that was kind of intense yesterday.
I don't understand what he was doing, but I guess we all have our own path.
I believe he was dealing with some self-doubt.
I don't know, but I'm excited about what today brings. I've studied all night.
It's definitely gonna be interesting.
I hope we're not supposed to try and hurt each other, because I was thinking more of learning new stuff. You know?
Well, I mean, it might be something like the combat classes.
Oh well, we'll learn something regardless.
Oh yeah, of course.
And let's be fair, yesterday was scary because we were experiencing magic from somebody that's far more versed in the field than we are.
Maybe. But that big fire spell was definitely up there.
But can you imagine how useful that would be if you were fighting for your life?
Well, we typically don't worry about that too much in Hempstead.
Really? We worry about it all the time where I'm from. You know? Seems like all we do is prepare for war.
No, we're mostly just preparing for the next harvest, or if a dye lot's gonna go well.
That
You
would be
want to make sure you get the right shade of green.
that would be so peaceful.
Yeah, magic's not even a thing in Hempstead unless you're a tourist.
Well, most of us don't have the opportunity to learn magic. Only, the elite get to learn magic.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here.
Er-
My family's apparently considered one of the elites now in Hempstead.
No. I'm sort of anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I don't
I'm
think
here
so.
now. I have no social standing where I come from. I have no family, so
Oh, my social standing only lasts as long as the color does. We all know that once people lose interest in the colors that we choose, our relevance kind of goes.
but do you have a big family?
I mean, I have a couple of brothers. There's not a lot of cousins.
And parents?
Yeah, I have those. They're really embracing the the new class that they're in. That's why they sent me here.
I was supposed to be here, but I don't know. They someone decided I should be, so now I am.
Well, then let's just work on what we got.
Absolutely. I have seen things I never even dreamed of.
So, what schools of magic are you learning, or do you want to learn?
All of them. I mean, all of them.
No, I mean like as part of homework. Which school are you going to learn?
I read them all.
I think I'd like to learn the school of water more, since water's so important. But earth and wind and light, those sound really cool too. And those would really help out Hempstead if given the chance.
No fire.
Uh no, not exactly, no. After all, sunlight's a little bit more helpful than just direct fire.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes,
So,
but
do you think we should check on A, or I'm kind of tired of checking on him, to be honest.
Sure, I'll go
Well,
check
good.
on him.
Well, I was just say, as you say that, A's door finally opens. I was trying to find a good moment there. I didn't want to interrupt that. But A's door is going to open, and he's not even aware of it. But as until he tries to walk through the doors, he realizes that he woke up with his wings out today, and you can tell he's got a bit of a puzzled look. He just kind of shakes it off and just curls the wings back in, and he just sits down, just 1,000-yard stare.
A, are you okay?
Little bit. Which, by the way, it still looks like he's covered in soot. By the way,
Did you remember to take your bath today?
What? And that's when he looks at his hands and no, sorry, just that had other things. And he's again, you can tell he's still a little flustered.
Yeah,
Like he
yesterday
did not
was
sleep
kind
well
of
at all.
scary.
Because, like I said, you can tell A did not sleep well at all the night before.
come on, guys. Let's just go out there and do our best. I'm ready.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, Gath, do you join in the morning pleasantries?
I have been.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. That's why. Oh, well, of course. I've been dealing with other things, so that's maybe why I didn't hear you. Okay. So everyone's at downstairs now in the main hall, in the dining hall, basically. You will finish out breakfast and conversation, and then you will see the professor walks in and says, "Good morning, everyone." Professor Mercutio, your dormitory professor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Professor.
I heard very good things about you yesterday. Well done, everyone. Well done. I expect good things from you today as you prepare for the next lesson in your class in the arcane arts. How are we finding those? How are your classes going?
It's fascinating.
It's definitely and you see Elena kind of glance over to Aid. It is a pretty hot class.
I
But,
heard.
Yeah, and A's still just 1,000-yard stare at this point. Still, he's just he's slowly eating the food that was in front of him, but yeah, he's still just like staring off into space. Again, still covered in soot, essentially.
Mr. A, I believe you should probably go and clean yourself before class.
Hearing that kind of shakes him out, and again, he looks down, realizes again he's still covered. And yeah, he'll just get up and go get cleaned up.
Okay, very good.
He's not going to try to be a smart ass.
That's fair. He's still in shock.
Well, no, it's mainly the lack of sleep. Again, 3 hours sleep for him.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Can attest. 3 hours, not enough.
I think
hours
it's
ain't
safe to
enough.
say, Professor, that some of us learned what it's like feels like to be a fried egg.
Mm. Now, Professor Ferris's arcane class can be a little
Brutal.
heated at times. But you all survived. You all came out of it well. Some of you better than others, but that's still okay.
I guess so.
Well, you will be meeting with Professor Ferris again within the next hour. So gather your things, and I would go ahead and begin your journey back over to the Academy Gymnasium. I look forward to hearing of your results today. As he then turns and exits the room. The doors fly open, or not fly open, but they open up from the dining hall into the common room. So the meaning basically time to go. So A, you're upstairs, you're showering or cleaning and getting yourself ready.
Yep.
Okay. So you get yourself all cleaned, or as clean as you can in the quickness that you're doing it in. But you look presentable now. As you can come back downstairs, you meet your cohort down in the common room, and off to class you all go.
How many of us are there now? Just curious.
There are 12 of you left.
It's the final countdown.
And there will be even less of you after this class is done.
Oh boy.
All right. So you guys head off to class. Again, you'll go through the Great Hall with the statuary. And yeah, then you what do you guys do on your way to class? And again, you'll see other cohorts kind of coming out of the dorms, going to other professors, going off and doing other things.
Do I see anyone I know?
You can do an intelligence check and find out.
Three.
You don't see anyone that you recognize.
Things that make you go,
So you don't see anyone that you recognize. I mean, like that you would full on recognize. You see people that you have seen, but if you're asking me if I see,
Have I seen any of the
anyone
people I
from-
came over with? That's what I was looking for.
No.
Huh. Okay.
No, you do not. At least not at the moment. That doesn't mean that they're not there
Just not
where you can see them.
out and about at the moment. Okay.
Correct. Okay. So you guys approach the Great Hall. You go in through the doors into the hallway with all of the statuary. As you go to the end, you come to the staircases and the elevator. Where do you go? Which do you go with? Do you choose stairs or do you go elevator?
I'll fly up there unless it's enclosed. I can't remember if it was last time.
No,
Is it-
now the hall with the thing is a gigantic arch. When you get into the other place, it's like floors.
Yeah. I'll do the stairs.
Okay.
He's going to do the same.
Okay.
Elena's still a little averse to technology, so she's just gonna take the stairs.
Okay. Gath, what about you? Are you going to take stairs or the elevator?
he's going to take the stairs because we got to stick together.
Okay. Good man. Good job. Okay. So you all go up the stairs. You come to the floor where you were at the day before. And there's a sign on the door that says cohort report to the gymnasium.
Oh. Oops.
We were supposed to go there, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're late.
Like, why did we head to the hallway?
I was like, now, out of curiosity, because I still see the hole I made in the wall when I hit.
If you go inside the room, you probably would see it.
Oh, the doors are shut?
Yeah, the doors are closed.
Oh, okay, never mind. Damn.
So I guess we gotta double time it to the gymnasium.
I think we should take the elevator to save time.
No, I'm running down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm about to say stairs are going to be quicker before the elevator's on.
Okay, so everyone's running down the stairs.
Yep.
Down the stairs you go. I won't make you roll for anything because see if anybody trips. We're gonna just assume that you don't this time around. So you get down to the bottom of the stairs. You head to the left, which is the hall that takes you to the gymnasium. You arrive at the doors to the gymnasium. They're already open. So in you go. When you walk in, you will see Professor Ferris standing there looking at you as the other cohorts are already doing their thing. And she's like, She looks down at her wrist because they
Good
have
morning.
watches. And she looks at you all and she says, punctuality is key to success. Do not be late again.
Good
Right.
morning. It won't happen again.
And then she immediately begins to pair you up. Oh, sorry. I have to get my
Be
dice out
afraid.
real quick.
Be very afraid of the pairs.
Okay, so
Indeed. Last time we paired up, you needed the infirmary a lot.
Gath
I didn't.
and Katerina, you will pair. A and Elena, you will pair. So, as she pairs you up, she begins to address the class. She says, "Right, if you did your homework, and I hope you did, you now have 5 spells that you are capable of using. You have your basic one, and then your 4 that you got from the schools. So you always have Dispel. That's one you will always have. So you have 5 spells that you now know. You will now spar with one another. The point of this exercise is to get to know your partners. You will go 1 round and then you will switch. And you will just go and go until she decides that it's time to stop. Until eventually you will get to like we did in combat class. You'll be basically they'll enclose you in a ring and you will basically fight till there is only one of you standing. So,
And Alana is just going to mutter, I was afraid of that.
I should have learned attack spells. Okay.
Oh no! Considering what I just asked Will, don't worry, don't be afraid.
don't be afraid.
That just makes me more afraid.
Will,
Very
That makes me even more afraid. Yeah.
Will, am I wrong though?
No, not
He's
at
a
all.
wild. He's always a wild card, though.
So, all right.
This
That's
leads
why
me
you
to
should
do
be
a heck of
afraid.
concern.
Professor Ferris will tell you to take your positions, and there's like a spot for each of you in different sort of like not side by side, but they're parallel with each other. It looks like a large rectangular area for two of you, and another one on the other side. And she sort of stands in the middle. And she will say, she goes, Katerina, you will be the attacker first. A, you will be the attacker first. So
Right.
in this first round, Katerina, you will attack Gath first, then he will counter. And then A, you will do the same. You will attack, and Elena, you will counter. So that your partner is better equipped, you will first announce the spell that you are casting. Then you will cast that spell. The person defending, you must make sure once they announce their spell, you must figure out very quickly what you're going to do in return. Remember, this is dispel and then react. So we have attack, dispel, react. Dispel. So there's 2. Each side is doing 2 things: an attack spell and a dispel. So whoever's attacking first, that's your attack spell.
Mhm.
Whoever's being attacked, they will do dispel to see if it dispels the spell. Then immediately they will attack with whatever spell they're using, and then A will then dispel. Is everyone clear on the rules of the match?
When you say dispel, are you talking about barrier?
Yes, the very
Okay.
first spell that you guys you learned.
Okay.
I'm going to call it dispel because it just makes sense.
Okay.
Tomato.
Yeah. So, yes, so you will need to. That's very true. Yes. Any other clarifications? Any clear questions? Concerns? There are no concerns. Questions? No one will die today. Right. There are nurses
You see
stations.
Elena's eyes bug out like, that's an option?
Do not worry,
She's
you will
starting
have
to
nurses
feel-
stations.
She is starting to feel very apprehensive about learning this magic stuff.
Now I know how A feels.
Right. And she's going to put a timer on. And she'll say, Katerina, A, prepare your first spell. Katerina,
I will be casting Ember from
Ember.
the School of Fire.
Okay.
Nope. I was like, who rolled? I didn't realize.
Sorry,
Okay.
I got to get into Foundry. Give me a second. There we are. Elena, you okay? So
Sorry,
Yes,
just
I know.
sneezing.
no, you're okay. So you cast Ember.
Oops. Did not mean to do that.
It's okay.
Well, I was trying to see if you could cast it from clicking on the spell, but I still can't do that. So
Well, no,
No,
because Ember doesn't do like an actual like damage thing. That's why it's not like it's weird.
so I will attack with intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay, and then you will do barrier.
And he'll say shield and
7.
we'll
Very nice.
block it.
All right. So he's able to stop Ember. Then he will say, Gath, you may now choose your spell. Katerina, prepare to defend.
I will cast Excel.
Okay.
You will cast what?
as Excel as an accelerate.
From which
excellent.
school?
Yes.
I think that's
Call the
astral
school.
magic.
Isn't astral? I think it's
Okay.
astral.
It's out.
Yes, it is.
So I need to contest. I need to defend with intelligence. Okay.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he's going to cast it on himself.
Okay.
I believe that would be a challenge.
Yes.
Oh,
With the surge.
that wasn't just one surge.
Okay. Wow.
Surge
Good
twice.
heavens.
Damn.
Yeah. So now you can cast yours,
Yeah.
Katerina, to see if you can stop it.
Well, is he casting it at me or
Oh,
said
he's
on
casting it
himself?
on yourself, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's casting on himself.
Okay. Well, then. Okay. Then, because he casts it on himself, Professor Ferris will say, you may now attack again.
And then he will attack with quicksand from the
No, sorry. Sorry. Katerina can attack.
oh, sorry.
That's okay. Sorry, I forgot to say the name. So, Katerina, you can now attack again.
Okay.
He cast it upon himself.
I am going to cast Saturate.
What's the school?
Water.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what I roll for that. I don't see magically projected beam. And then it says how to defend.
Yeah, so saturate. Allows the caster to hurl large globules of water up to 20 feet away. All creatures in range must make a dex roll against your intelligence.
So you roll
So you would roll
intelligence,
intelligence.
and
Okay.
they would have to contest it with their dexterity.
7.
Okay, so Gath, you need to roll a dexterity. Okay, which you are soaking wet. So you are soaking wet.
So now he has the wet condition. Let me go look at that.
Yes.
Wet. Anything wet. Prevents the status effect. Okay.
I guess Gat's plan to defend is all washed up.
Ah,
That was just bad.
Hey, I go for the easy ones, not the good ones.
Oh my god.
You want good ones? Go find a
Oh.
comedian.
That's great. I know, I love that. That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
At least I don't need to take a
Boys.
bath later.
Oh, fair.
I mean,
Okay.
the whole thing's just ironic considering you're a fish out of water anyway.
Exactly.
Actually, being wet, he's probably very used to that. So he's like, hey, it's like being home.
Home,
All right.
sweet home.
So Professor Ferris will then say, hey, take your mark. Announce your spell and the school.
So with the kind of rushed research he did, just because again he spent most of the night, in his own head, not in a good way. A thinks of what he's going to cast, and he says, "I want to cast Toxin from the School of Poison." So you need to make a intelligence roll to see if you detect it.
Okay.
Which I got to roll intelligence for the contesting. So let me get that in here.
That's the School of Disease.
Or disease. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Just so our listeners out there.
The answer is no.
Detect it. So you don't detect it. You can't do the contested strength roll to block, which means you fail. So now we have to roll on the poison condition table. Let me pull that table up because I wasn't expecting that to work.
You're so funny. I wasn't expecting that to work, so I did not do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
he's
wait.
always
Actually, no.
expecting
Hold
to roll
on.
bad.
No, actually, I forgot. I was so enthralled with Katarina and Gat's thing. I forgot to do the bit me and you talked about Will. So first, now this is not an actual thing in the game. This is what I'm doing just for narrative reasons for Abe, just for everyone watching. No, either way, you still would have missed.
Yeah.
Because even my two rolls was a 3. Okay. Yeah, I gave myself disadvantage because A does not like magic and didn't even know he had it until yesterday.
That's true. So you're going to roll on the poison condition table?
Yeah, so poisoned. Beginning of each turn where a creature has an applied poison effect, consult the following table to understand the impact of the creature. For any poison without specified poison type, roll a d4. Okay, so it's not that big of a roll. 2. So that is debilitating. So you're blinded, deafened. If the poison does not have a specified effect. Oh, no, sorry. No. So that can be, you can either be blinded or deafened. I have to roll to see which one.
Okay. Then roll to see which one.
You are deafened.
Oh, great.
And essentially the way it will look is as the magic shoots to you, because again, more science oriented, it's going to take the form of. Is Wolfsbane a thing in Aria?
Hydrate.
Wolf's Bane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to look like,
thank you, Hydrate.
it's going to look like flower, like Wolfsbane as like a plant is flying to you as it hits you.
Okay. Yes, thanks, Sassery Ivory, for the hydrate.
And now that you're deafened, creature that's deafened adds a -2 to dexterity and luck attributed rolls.
You know,
You know.
But it prevents you from being frightened, so you can't get scared.
oh good.
And then remedies. Yeah, like you can. There's spells and medicines to pretty much fix it.
So she's deafened. Is that what you? That was
Yep.
what it was. Okay, so you're deaf at this point.
Great.
Okay, maybe you should be afraid. 'Cause I wasn't expecting the rolls to go that well.
I wasn't either.
So Professor Ferris looks at you, Elena, and mouths, "It's your turn."
So Elena, I mean, shit, I wasn't expecting him to go that fucking hard.
I
Yeah,
know,
he
right?
did say, "Don't worry."
Yeah, he did say, "Don't worry."
Uh-huh.
Don't be afraid. I'm just going to use poison.
Really? I'm just like throwing water at people. He's throwing poison.
Well, then I was just gonna cast draft, but you know what? Fine. Cast saturate and be happy.
All right, so I gotta do dexterity against your.
So it's
Intelligence.
intelligence for saturate.
Yeah.
You'll most likely get it, because Jesus.
Well, remember anything magic related. So like, even though so I'm still doing barrier.
Twice.
I'm giving myself disadvantage. So who knows?
Look at that.
Okay,
So,
I'm
yeah,
hoping for
meets it,
hoping
beats
for-
it.
So much the same way, like Grant, you can
Yeah.
see on A's face, he is not liking using this, but you're gonna see much like the same barrier that popped up before, where it literally looks like it's a contained explosion as the water just evaporates off of it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm rolling like crap today.
Yeah,
And by the
tell
way, I
dice.
just noticed your shirt and I love it. He's got the blue Barracuda shirt.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Uh,
So he looks at Professor Ferris looks at A. It's like,
yeah. Now I'm gonna actually question: how will this work if they can't hear me announce the spell?
Tough
They have
cookies.
they have to do the best that they can. Because
Okay,
I mean,
this
this
is
is the way it'll
You're
happen. This
harsh,
is the way it'll
Cal.
No, I just now realized that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
I didn't actually look at
I mean,
the poison. I didn't look at the poison condition when I chose that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Well,
Aw.
A is going to announce whether Alana can hear it or not. D-cell.
Bombastic side eye.
Okay,
So
decel.
contested intelligence.
So contested intelligence.
You have to beat a 1.
Even if you roll it,
Alright.
it meets it, beats it. So
Oh, now
Hey.
I get the 6. You.
Yeah. So so the way his D-cell will look, it looks like a clock flying at you, but it's going counterclock. Like the arrows are moving counterclockwise.
right.
And Alana is going to. She's looking frustrated right now because 1, she can't hear anything, and 2, she totally flopped that first spell. So she literally just holds up her hand as if she's about to push someone back. And, her family coat of arms comes up and just almost like is punching the clock away.
I love it. Just punching that clock. Love it. Okay. So then it's your
Well, that
turn.
was a good defense considering you couldn't really tell what was coming at you. So
Yeah.
That is
Kudos.
very true. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if anyone sees a giant clock coming at them, I'd kind of want to block it out of the way.
I was going to think I was trying to think of something more astral for that, but my mind drew a brain. So I was like, we'll go with clock. I'll fix it later.
No, it makes sense.
All right. So what's he doing to me?
So now that she's like, okay, so I'm not complete suck at this magic crap. She's going to try and cast Draft.
Okay.
And
All right, so
that
that's
is
contested strength against your intelligence.
Yep. Good lord.
Oh, if you
A 1. A 2.
yep, it works.
So it works.
You know what? I'll take it. Okay, I will take what I can get.
Yeah. So my barrier goes up again. It looks like the contained explosion, but it's a lot smaller.
It's like, oh crap.
Like instead of being the size of a kite shield, it's probably the size of like a small buckler.
That's funny. So what does your draft look like?
So Alana is literally just going to kind of sweep the air, almost like she's throwing a ball.
Okay.
And just a gust of wind is going to, like, it's not even a pretense. It's just straight up wind smashing into Cal. Into Abe. Sorry, eyes
You're
don't
good.
work. My eyes are almost as bad as my ears right now.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So
And
Professor,
it is going to push him back.
5 feet.
Indeed.
all right. Professor Ferris she'll blow her whistle, as in the first round is over, and she'll say, "Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Now, if you will retire to the nurses' stations to recoup, we will." As someone comes and takes you, Alana, to a nurse's station, and anyone else, if you need medical attention, please go to a nurse's station.
I was like,
I'm
Ace fit
good.
as a fiddle after that.
Alana will definitely be giving A the side eye.
Okay, and they will put you each in an individual sort of cubicle, and they will tend to whatever. Even if you're completely unharmed, they're still going to take you to a place to sit. And when you come in, you're going to.
Gad is a little jumpy, like he's still like hyped up on speed because he accelerated.
Yeah. And they will decelerate you, and they'll get you all back to your baseline
Oh man,
for the next round.
I had a plan.
Oh, I had a plan with the accelerate, but unfortunately, I didn't get to do it. The plan was double spell. Because
Okay.
spells only cost 1 action for me for the 2 action spells.
Okay, so when you all go to each of your cubicles, you will find there's a book there waiting for you. And I'm going to send to you through Discord. I'm going to send to you what your book is and what you need to do with it. So everyone just sort of tell the folks what does your healing look like? Like as they're like trying to take care of you.
A kind of just brushed him off because he didn't actually get hurt at all.
Yeah. Well, they're not like trying to help you in any way. They're like giving you like water and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, they were trying to like patch him up, even though he wasn't hurt. Okay. No, I mean he'll say thanks, but he's kind of just like when you do something you really don't like, you kind of like shudder, like something just crawled down your spine. He's kind of doing that, just thinking about the magic he used.
Okay.
So Alana is going to get to the nurse's station, and I get the feeling that the nurse is first going to ask, are you okay, and all of this, and she's like, huh? And the nurse is just like, of course, and pats her on the head, and that just heals the deafness.
Yep.
As she's like casting mending or healing spell, whichever one makes her happy.
It would be mending.
Thank you.
I don't. Katarina doesn't even sit down. She's like the fighter, ready to go back in the ring. She's like, "Come on, put me back in."
And they
Let me
make you
go.
sit down.
No, I want to go.
Yeah.
You know?
And the person there says, "Don't make me give you something.
Oh,
Sit down.
shit.
What?
Sit down."
Why?
Because you have to be ready for your next assignment. So sit down, relax, and have some water. They're very much like they really want you to take that water.
What's in the water? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what?
And she looks at you like, water? That's like, she literally looks at you like you're an idiot. Like, it's water. What do you think we're going to give you?
I don't know. Okay, I'm sitting.
Good.
I'm ready, but I'm sitting. Well, don't make me give you something. Drink the water. Like,
Yeah, I
what?
know.
I was like, okay, Nurse Ratchet.
Don't make me give you something.
I was like, this is Arya and Nurse Ratchet.
No, this is like, our hydration check. It's like, got to make sure my people drink plenty of water. But what if I don't want any water? Okay, I'll drink it.
Drink the water.
I was like, wait, we're supposed to drink water on hydrate? Because
I mean, I
Okay, so
usually
you-
just drink whatever I got around me.
Fair.
It just so happens to be water today.
All right, so you all should have gotten a message from me in Discord telling you what you have in your cubicle.
And I already sent you a response.
That's fine. Just whatever it is, just add, and I know I'll do that for you, but yeah, if it'll let me. It wasn't letting me earlier for some reason.
I think I figured out the problem that was.
Let me know if it added to your cheat.
It did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I got to go add this.
Yep.
I got this.
So as you guys are like, yeah, they're like taking away all of the conditions. They're taking away all the stuff. They've got their special salves and elixirs and things of that. And then once they have you. What?
Well, I have the old book, remember? So.
But all the spells.
Okay, so it just has
Foundry.
it has a different name. I was just looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome back.
I
Dungeon
just asked you a
Discord.
question on Discord.
Okay, I'm going there now. Your choice. Well, given what I sent you, it should be the higher of the two, but
Okay.
if you want to just do the one, you can choose.
Okie dokie.
So I just take the next one over. Okay. Got it.
So once you all have that done, which you all should have by now, sorry, give me a second. This is doing something I don't want it to do. Professor Ferris will say, right, time for everyone to rejoin me in the arenas, please. And then she will. Oh, why did that do that? She will say, now you will switch partners. And she will put A and Gath together, Katerina and Elena together. And she will say, once again, you will announce the spell in the school, and you will attack. And the other will defend. Elena, you and Gath will be the attackers in these rounds. So Gath, you will attack A. Elena, you will attack Katerina first. And says, Gath, you may prepare your first spell.
All right. I will cast Saturate from the School of Water.
Okay.
Oh shit! Yeah, either way, I wasn't going to do that. Even
That
though
was
I
just
took
funny.
disadvantage.
It's like, wow, that just got worse.
That's a 1.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Same
And I
thing.
believe I have a follow-up, right?
so explain what your saturate looks like going toward A.
And I think you need a large drink of water. That is to say, water descend from above and saturate them.
Okay, so just pours down on him. I love it. So you are now completely wet,
Yeah.
soaking wet. Okay, A, your turn.
Again, just because of the way A saw how it went with Alana, he's going to cast Toxin again from the School of Disease.
Holy crap!
Rude.
So contested intelligence to see if you can detect the spell. So you have to beat a 3. All right. So since you detect it, you now need to do a contested strength roll to block. So to make sure, do they have to contest against the original intelligence roll, or do I need to roll a new intelligence for them to beat on that part? It doesn't really say here.
I would think you would need to roll again.
You
Okay.
said contested strength, so wouldn't they both roll strength?
Well, the reason that's
No,
going
it's
to
my
against
strength
a new
against his
intelligence
intelligence.
is because I'm still casting it. I'm not actually punching.
Right.
Is the reason I'm thinking that way.
Right. Well, that's a good question. Maybe.
Yeah, I say Goose or Greg.
Yeah, I think Goose is in the chat. I think Goose is still in the chat. So
Yeah, well, they both are, but I know Greg is probably lurking.
yeah, Greg's doing other things. He told me to ping him if we needed him, but if Goose is
Yeah.
in there, can answer that question, that would be great. So this
Yeah,
is
Goose.
all for the folks that are watching us.
Yep.
Good, Goose is there. But real quick, but for
Yep.
the people who are watching us, we are We're learning a brand new TTRPG called Surge, and this is the first time that we've used magic. And so you may see us ask questions of the creators who are in our chat currently, which is under Pet the Goose and Game Master Dad. So Goose, the question was, Kellen, I'll let you ask it since it's your spell.
So for Toxin, if they make the contestant intelligence to see that they are about to be inflicted with Toxin, they make a contested strength roll. Do they make that contested strength roll against the original intelligence roll? Or would I need to roll a new intelligence or roll a strength for them to go up against that? It's kind of a two-parter.
Yeah, so basically we want to know on a success.
Define contested strength roll.
For Toxin.
Yeah, for Toxin. Is that against the original intelligence roll, or does Kel need to roll again?
I think Goose is the one who did all the magic stuff anyway, too. So
I think so too. That's why I was like, oh, Goose is in the chat.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
so it is
strength
versus
versus
intelligence. Okay. Now, the other part of that, though, would it be against the original intelligence roll they had to beat to see if they were getting hit by it, or would I need to roll a new intelligence for them to contest against?
It's like I'm waiting. It's like waiting with bated breath for an answer.
Kind of.
It's like, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
Pet the Goose, you are our only hope.
I know.
I was totally about to do the Jeopardy theme, but whatever works.
So
your strength,
the original one.
The original.
So just roll strength. Cool. I
Sweet.
figured.
Thank you, Goose.
Does not.
And
so back to the poison table.
Oh my god. What was your original? 5. Oh
no, my original was 3.
Oh, 3. Gotcha. Oh, there it is.
Because again, I gave myself disadvantage because
right.
A's whole.
That's right.
Thing
I forgot. Okay.
So rolling a D4. It's a 1. You are sick. I need to roll a D6 to see what type of sick though. 1 again. You are confused.
Ooh.
Goose, you're the man.
Yep, thanks, Goose. So, confused. On each turn, an affected creature in combat must use its action to focus its attack on the closest ally. A creature out of combat will roll a 1d4. But we're not out of combat, so apparently all your attacks will technically have to go to the closest ally.
Yep, which would be Lana.
Oh, God.
Will you stop? I'm not even going against you.
I was literally like, how's everyone?
And that's going to come out of the blue.
You know? Yeah.
Won't be looking for that one.
So, speaking of, it's Gath's turn.
So wait, so Gath is going to wind up attacking me?
Yes. So now you've got it coming
you should
from
be
two
so
fronts.
ashamed of yourself. But you're not.
Oh no, I am.
that
But I want to see how the other poison stuff worked. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
I swear, when Alana finds out about this, that
Gath will turn to Alana, not thinking that he's casting a spell against aid. He'll go, I'll cast Draft from the School of Wind, and he will extend his hand like right in front of his mouth, and will just go and we'll cast Draft.
So it's your intelligence versus my dexterity, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And
I
I'm sorry, this is all Kel's fault.
Yep.
But then
However-
again, I rolled bad.
What was the however, Will?
However, you could use, and this is just the thing, you could use. Oh wow, that's fine. But in this instance, you could use barrier. Barrier you can is like a reaction type spell. You could use barrier to negate a spell. So if they cast it, you can cast barrier, and if I'm not mistaken, if you succeed, it negates whatever spell's coming at you.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to
Okay.
do that. It's like, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's just for
Future reference.
future reference, since you rolled an 11, and I would never take that away from you.
No, please don't. It's the first good roll I've had today.
So yeah, so you're able to like, whoa, what the heck?
Gaff, maybe the other way?
Like, oh wait, what? Oh crap, I'm sorry. You know, it's
Oh,
you're
sorry.
not A. You're not A.
I would
The
like
thing
to
is,
think
it's-
I'm not.
Best of part is on each of their attacks.
Yeah, no. So, Elena, you can now attack Katarina.
Just keeping in mind the access to the spells that I have. I know which one I'm not going to use because I'm not an ass.
I'm with you, girl. But like I said, I have learned not everyone fights honorably.
Yeah, and we know it doesn't know the meaning of the word.
Yeah. A. A. All right. So, Elena, you're up. What you doing?
So Elena is just going to cast Draft
Okay.
because she now knows she needs to keep it simple. Because we're only learning this stuff.
Great. Mine was simple. It's an entry level.
So a
It's entry
2
level.
Okay.
It actually is.
Katarina's dexterity.
Is it dexterity or
I
intelligence?
believe it's dexterity. Is it not?
Draft is dexterity.
Oh.
Oh no, sorry, consensus strength. Strength, my bad, strength.
Oh, strength. You're right.
Yeah. It's
Contested
strength.
My B.
Okay.
Look on the bright side.
Apparently,
At
you're going to
least-
do great. Unless, say, told ya.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. Okay.
At least I didn't roll a surge on that spell.
Yeah, I would be kind of upset.
Yeah,
But then again,
that's
I did roll a surge.
fair. Yep.
So,
All right.
as with last time, Elena is literally going to just sweep the air and push a draft straight into Katarina.
Okay.
And I literally just hold my hand up and the wings come around and just flaps it away. It just goes around her.
All right. And it's now your turn.
Okay.
It was the wind beneath your wings.
Well, knowing her
Again, easy
dislike
ones, not
of
good ones.
fire, I'm not going to cast a fire spell. That would be mean. I am going to cast Chill from the School of Ice,
Okay.
which will be intelligence.
And what am I rolling against that?
Do,
It's a good question.
Does it not say?
It doesn't. It doesn't say what the roll is. I wonder if
I
it
believe
doesn't.
it would be.
It may be under the
intelligence.
condition.
Not insulated, such as a weapon.
It doesn't even have a condition.
Oh, that might be a status effect
Now,
then?
at which point the original target is frozen.
Yeah.
So chilled is a status effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Greg said if it doesn't say it's intelligence.
Okay.
Huh.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I will
Thank you.
attack with intelligence. Hmm.
So then I challenge. I'm defending with intelligence.
Yes. Sorry, I was.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, very nice. All right. So you're not be chilled to the.
Yeah, so
chilled
that
to
was
the
like
bone.
a vortex of snow coming at you.
Good Lord. I don't know if y'all can hear that thunder. It's
I
like
can
thunder
hear it
crazy.
outside my
Okay,
window.
that was thunder.
Yeah, it's
I-
like super crazy here right now.
Yeah, it is here too.
Yeah, it's because y'all had the total eclipse there. It's just more of the apocalypse on your way.
Oh, okay. So it's the barrier
that's it.
defense spell when you defend with intelligence.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like just so I want everyone to know, it's like super crazy, like weather-wise. So if we if we lose power, just if I go away, that's probably what it was.
Mhm.
or me. We're within
Yeah.
10 miles of each other.
Just be aware. Okay.
I
All
can
right.
happily say we haven't had any thunderstorms recently. Just an eclipse.
All right, Elena, it's your turn again.
All right. So Elena is now going to cast Saturate. Since she likes wind so much, let's use some water. So she is going to attack with intelligence. I've used it before. Why can't I remember it? Yes. So I attack with intelligence. You're going to pass that. I swear to God, if you don't, I will be upset.
Oh, well,
But you're rolling dexterity.
Beats it. So,
I'm rolling
You would have
dexterity.
to. You're rolling dexterity, and if you cannot beat a 1, I am going to be disappointed.
I too.
See? But I do know somebody who rolled a 0. All right,
How?
she got a
How do you roll
0 because she got a nat.
Oh.
She got like a 2, but her modifiers were -2. It was my
Yeah.
sister, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Good thing that
Yes,
can't happen
but there
here.
is no modifiers like that in this.
Toxin is that way with Toxin. She had -2 to her dexterity. So
Yeah,
you can't. It is possible. it is possible.
but the only
Yeah,
Maybe
person
rare,
that
but it is possible.
tell.
All right. So Katarina, your turn again.
All right, I'm going for the big guns. They gave it to
Nice.
me, so I'm
Double
going to try
time.
it. I'm going to cast displacement.
Interesting. Move in any direction up to 30 feet. Contested dexterity roll against the caster's intelligence to dodge. So spell ends. Failure characters lifted off the ground and restrained.
So first,
And I have
guess,
to make a contested strength roll against intelligence every turn.
So right now you have to cast intelligence to detect the spell.
Okay.
So I'll attack with intelligence.
Oof, that was a good roll. That was a better one.
Yep.
So you did not detect it.
No. So
So you are lifted off the ground and are restrained.
Which I got restrained right here. An affected creature can take actions but cannot move. A strength roll can be attempted to break free. In the event of a creature restraining another creature, a contested strength roll is required. A tie is decided with a single surge roll die until a player wins. A restrained creature automatically loses contests where they must use dexterity.
Quick point of order: that spell takes 5 actions.
Yes, and you were given extra actions to cast these spells.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's what then when I said to each of you, you were given the extra actions to cast the
Yeah.
spells just
That's why-
temporarily.
Yeah, like if A got a
I
second,
didn't fully understand that.
That's okay. Yeah. So they gave you temporarily gave you the extra actions so that
Mhm.
you could cast higher level spells.
Yep,
It's
like
why they
A's
made
got
you sit and drink your water.
Yes. That's
Yep.
why they made you sit and drink your water. It was
Like
mineral water.
A's already got his higher spell ready to go. Whenever he gets his
I am
second
totally
attack.
thinking, what was in that water? Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
So at this point, you will hear the whistle blow. And they will say, please go, you may go to your stations. They'll be bringing Elena down, like taking her, removing that.
Yes, and
restraint.
I'm not losing concentration until she's safe on the ground, 'cause otherwise she'll fall. You know?
That's okay.
So
Don't worry.
Okay, maybe A can break my fall.
I am well aware, A, and then the next thing that's happening is why you didn't get.
Oh, I
second one.
figured. I know you're aware. That's why. That's why I added LOL.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Yeah, that's why I put LOL in there. That was the whole point.
I was like, I got you.
I know you-
So you guys go to your individual stations and they're removing things and like, here, drink your water.
I'm starting to think I'm not good at this magic stuff.
Elena, are you okay?
I'm okay. Just at this point, the only thing wounded's my pride.
Isn't this fun?
That's a word to use.
Elena, sorry, I don't know what's going on.
I think I do.
Other than he did it, and he's pointing at Aod.
It's okay, Gath.
Yeah, so hearing the blank on A, like, I don't like using this as much as anyone. When this class is over, I'm not touching this stuff again. Don't worry. This point, it's all just
I am not touching
experimentation.
this crap again. It's like,
A doesn't like magic for now. Because obviously that'll probably change later on. No one will.
Well, maybe you could try another school of magic.
Instead of casting the same spell every time.
Well, we can't
A's-
say that because that's literally what we've been doing. But maybe a less risk of hurting people who aren't involved.
that collateral damage.
Well,
We're
to be fair, Elena, so far the rest of us have cast more variety of spells than he has.
Well, he said that he doesn't do that. He's not very familiar with magic, so maybe what he's doing is just sticking to the one thing he's learned and memorized.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Like you hear A say that.
I'm drinking my water. I'm telling the lady that this is it the same lady?
Yes, it's the exact same lady that you had earlier. She's looking at you like, good.
With all the sass that can be
Yep.
that can be allowed.
Correct. Correct. She's very much like, she's got like the eye on you, like making sure you drink all of the water.
Like all of the sass of that nurse that has been on like 3 shifts and is just done with everyone and their nonsense.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You push that call button one more time. You know?
Yeah,
Maybe speaking from experience.
maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Possibly. Or the poor hotel worker who's had to go up to the same room 3 different times for the same fucking reason. Listen,
Wow.
lady, it's not my fault that your TV channel is not working. I've already said I'll call the people.
What would incapacitate it have done?
You could have asked me for a blanket when I came in here to find your glasses for you.
Oh my god, I've had
3
a guest
minutes
with that
ago.
same issue.
Yep.
Oh my god. I went up and got them towels. I go back down to the desk. Then they call and ask for a blanket. And I'm like,
Yep.
you mother.
Ah.
Okay, so while you guys are like recouping and chilling and talking and all that, you'll hear the voice overhead saying, all participants report to the arena. All participants report to their arena." So you go, you get up, and you see Professor Ferris waiting for you, and this scene is looking very familiar to you.
Oh no.
This
Like
looks
how familiar?
This looks just like when you guys were doing like weaponry
The
combat,
Battle Royale.
Oh,
sort of
okay.
arena fighting.
Uh,
Oh,
So-
A's about to get
remember how
hurt.
I said I was afraid it was gonna be like this? That hasn't changed much.
Well,
So
we know
Professor
who
Ferris,
to eliminate
do we-
first.
Do we still have the extra spell, or is that like
yes,
use it
no, you
once
still
it's
have the
gone?
extra. You still have the extra spell,
Okay.
and you have those temporary actions to use it. But once you use it, you don't have those actions anymore. You go back to your normal.
Right. So I can
Yeah.
cast it, but then any other spells I'm at the same.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah, once you cast that higher level spell, you cannot cast it again. You'll have to go back to your lower levels. Okay.
Where
so Professor,
I have all lower level spells because I misunderstood the situation.
well, you can go and if you want to go ahead and pick one at a higher level, go ahead. You can pick one at 5. It's like from that school that requires 5 actions. So go ahead and you can go ahead and pick yours while I'm setting this all up. So Professor Ferris says, "Welcome, students, to the arena. Here you will test your skills in magic, in the spells and techniques that you have learned in class. This will be basically a battle royale, last person standing. It will start with 2, and then as we go forward, another will be added, and another will be added until you're all in the ring together." So I hope you are prepared and ready to go. And then she will call the first person in, which is A. Call A into the ring, into the arena, please. And then the next person will be Katarina.
All right.
So,
Okay.
all right, give me 1 second. I gotta add a spell real quick. There it is. Okay. All right. Did it go in there, Slayer?
Let me check. Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so A and Katarina, you are in the arena.
Okay.
You step in, and and it closes behind you as
Mhm.
each of you steps in. You are opposite of each other, and odd or even, A.
Odd.
Katarina, you are first.
Okay.
Oh,
And this, just like in the combat, this causes damage and conditions, obviously full conditions. So,
Okay.
yep.
Maybe not the death condition, please.
I'm going to cast Saturate.
Okay.
All right, saturate. That was dexterity. Either way, still wasn't up. So I'm now wet.
Yep.
Where is?
Ow.
Here is it?
Don't
There
do
it
it.
No, not that. Not that. No, I was trying to see if wet caused anything extra. Okay. No. No, he's going to cast D-Cell on you.
Okay.
So it's going to be contestant intelligence. 6 is what it has to be. Mother.
Ooh.
If only I didn't give myself disadvantage, that would have been amazing.
Nope.
Wow, that
All right,
19, yeah.
So you lose. So you lose 2 actions on your turn, Katarina.
Which means, yeah, I can't do much of anything.
You can just do basic.
I can. I can't attack.
You should be able to.
You can still do the basic spells, the one that costs 2 actions. Remember, we were given enough actions to do the big spell. I just stopped you from doing your big spell this turn.
Right. This just is going to stop you from doing your 5 action spell. So you still have 3 actions.
Yeah. Remember, the water gives us 5 actions temporarily.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So you're still able to. You just can't do your big one.
Okay.
Okay. And so it's your turn again.
I'm going to cast Chill.
Oh, fuck.
You see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I am.
Great minds think alike.
So that isn't. I'm assuming intelligence again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God.
2.
I am frozen.
You're
I'm
frozen.
solid.
Solid
Because of the wet
and
condition.
Ice cube.
Yeah, so you see A like trying to bring his arms up to do the barrier as best he can, but he's kind of shudders just from how cold he is from the water, and then you see him freeze just like that.
Nice. Nice.
Oh no! If only I knew some fire spells.
That is so funny. Okay. So
Yeah, so I can't do anything until I'm on.
Yep. All right. So when Katarina launches her chill spell at A, in comes Elena, and it's your turn.
Elena is going to come in, and she's a little salty about that restrain thing that happened.
You weren't restrained. Oh wait, no. Never mind.
She was.
By you.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
So she is going to cast quicksand on Katarina.
Okay.
And I defend with that. How?
Dexterity.
Okay.
You'll probably do better than me.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See how I keep getting that part right?
Now see, if only I cast toxin.
Okay. So the spell failed, and so it is Katarina's turn.
Okay. I'm making sure A is still out of the running.
He is.
You know,
He's still-
until someone thaws me, I can't do jack.
Yeah.
I can't even I can't even thaw myself. I'm just sitting there, just eyes moving like this inside the ice.
Hello. Oil can.
Like
Golly.
Jim Carrey's The Mask. I'm frozen like that.
I really hate to do this to you.
To who?
To Elena.
Okay, cool. We're good.
As long as it's not to me, I'm fine.
I'm
It is
already
to
frozen,
you.
okay?
It is to you. I'm gonna cast Ember.
Fair enough.
Which intelligence again.
And I'm defending with dexterity.
It.
Come on, you can beat this. Oof.
Hey, remember how I've been rolling like complete dog shit this entire game?
Yeah.
With only like one surge to my name?
Yeah, but also when you were asking if it's dexterity, I said no, int as an intelligence. It was intelligence
it's
roll.
intelligence. Oh, okay. Sorry, my hearing works perfectly.
You're good.
And it totally makes sense considering I was deafened the last game.
You're like, sorry, what? What was that? Oh, there you go.
Hey,
All right,
Beats it.
good deal.
Beats it.
I'll take it.
Okay. So at this point, Gath makes his entrance and casts his first spell.
All right. Elena, since I know you're so worried about being burnt, here, have some water. You will cast Saturate,
Okay.
and you will go through the whole water sent from the heavens, or fall from the heavens.
A deluge.
I'm pretty sure you can defend against this, Nicole.
Yeah.
Now it's dex.
She'll roll a 1. Watch.
What am I rolling?
A dexterity to defend.
Oh, that's most likely gonna happen.
What was that, Kellen?
I was like, if they roll a 1, they can blame you for saying it, Will.
That is true. Oh no, there you go.
I
You
didn't
beat
roll a
it.
1.
Yay! So the water does
I rolled a
not.
2, but I'll take it.
Yep. So you didn't roll a 1. Yay! So the water misses. Hits, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And she sort of dodges. Okay. And then what comes out of nowhere?
Oh.
That's your cue.
Yeah. Sorry. It's been a long day, okay? So while y'all were going at each other, Professor was nice enough to unthaw me, and I'm going to cast Blaze on Katarina.
Ugh.
Ouch.
So it's going to be contested dexterity against my intelligence. You got to beat a 2.
Come on, beat. Oh.
Ow!
There's that one.
So, on failure, it takes half the intelligence roll and fire damage is now burning. So, okay, question on that one too, then Goose or Greg, whoever's able to chime in. Is the damage based off the intelligence roll they had to beat, or do I have to roll intelligence for the damage?
I would assume it's off the one you rolled.
I would assume too, but I figure I'd ask just out of the way for
because it's
we're all
already
learning.
established, I guess. So it makes yeah.
Yeah,
Based
initial
off the
roll. Cool.
initial
That's what I figured.
Thank
Cool. So
you.
you're only taking 1. You're only taking
Yes,
1.
you take 1 damage.
I know,
I
but
was
I'm
thinking
just
the
like,
same
how
thing for
that?
some of the ice stuff.
Well, let me rephrase it. You take 1 and you're burning.
True.
Which burning, for those watching, obviously occurs when a spell or thing creates a burning thing. At the beginning of the start of the bleeding, for my book, the beginning and start of a burning creature's next turn, add 1d4 additional burning damage to the damage this creature takes. Each following the burning damage increased by 1d4 until the creature's burning condition is extinguished. So to make sure, looks like at the start of your turn you take a d4 damage and it just keeps going up. If I read that right. Correct me
So
if I'm
I don't have. Okay, I guess I could. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
Thankfully, there's plenty of ways to get rid of burning.
That's true. You can cast Saturate on yourself.
I was thinking that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm looking at him like, how the hell did you unfreeze? Because that does not seem fair.
Yeah,
Or you can take
Greg
an
actually.
action to patch up, which removes burning.
Yep.
Ah, there you go. So
Yeah, you
take
can actually
one of
not
your
use magic.
actions.
You can literally just pat yourself down, so
Yeah,
to speak.
like, Okay.
Yeah, right now your biscuits are burning.
Biscuits are burning.
Really, because I was just thinking the Witch of the Waste from Howl's Moving Castle.
That's two. Okay, so Katarina, we're back to you. As you
Okay, so I'm going to take
Yeah.
one action to get rid of the fire.
get to pat out the burning.
Well, I was gonna say the beginning of creature's turn, the 1d4. So that
Oh,
happens
you
on
got
the
to roll a
turn.
1d4 at the beginning.
3.
So I take another 3.
Yeah, because beginning of the start of the burning creature's next turn.
But then I get one back at each turn, right?
Yeah.
For recovery.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
But you can take one to pat yourself out, and then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I
And
am
I can't
going
do the big
to...
spell anymore.
Nope.
How long does D-Cell last?
It's
I think
already
it's,
ended.
I think it's over just that one turn. It's not a focus spell.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a focus spell, so literally it would just been that one turn. So
One
after
turn.
that turn was up, you got all your actions back.
I'm going to
Yep,
cast
Even do said one turn. Cool.
Quicksand on Gaff.
Ooh.
Okay.
So he
Thought
just
I'd be
caught
the
in this
target.
building.
So you roll intelligence, Gath. You roll dexterity, I believe. Dexterity.
Which he should be able to beat because he has extra.
Okay, so Katarina rolled a 2. So
Now my extra is in intelligence.
Yeah, I think Carrick had the extra dex because they chose that type of
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's blue
but-
the same type as me.
okay.
okay.
So that spell failed. Okay. So, all right. So, Gath, you can now attack whomever. And then, I'm sorry, Elena, you can attack. And then Gath, sorry.
Ooh. That's good to know, Goose.
it didn't. It didn't take more than I had. So
Oh yeah, no, you're
that's
good
good
in
to
this
know,
case.
though.
Yeah, as I was saying, that's interesting for the future.
Okay.
Ooh. That's mean, and I love it.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
So, Elena, now seeing that Aid is not frozen and feels a little bit better about doing this, is going to cast Contagion on Aid.
I saw that coming. I saw that coming, and I don't blame you at all.
Awesome.
Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong. Contagion. So,
So a
Contested
contested
intelligence to
intelligence.
detect.
yep.
So
Now, of
a
course,
one.
you're still doing okay. Okay, I might actually.
You might actually get me with this. I'm loving and hating the fact that I gave myself disadvantage just for thematic
yeah.
reasons. And
You do
I
not
failed.
detect that at all, either on either of those.
Oh yeah, you got your payback.
Okay, so now you've got to roll on the poison condition table.
Yep. Roll a d4. I got the table pulled
Alright.
up. So
Okay, good. 4.
that's death.
Oh shit!
So for those watching, what death does, any creature with this kind of poison effect has 5 turns from the time it applies to remove it, after which I start making death rolls.
Yeah.
And the only spell that can do it is cleanse or less suffrage.
And no one here took the School of Mending.
Well, cleanse is a 5-action spell, if I recall, isn't it?
I think so. But luckily, you have a
I have
high
Yeah,
level
we got the nurses.
professor.
Yeah, we got the
You
nurses.
have a high level
Everyone too.
professor.
Yeah, but lesson suffered
And they're like,
is one of the 2 action turns.
Hold on, mending, cleanse. No, cleanse
Cleanse
is
is
9
9
actions.
actions.
Cleanse is 9, but
Lesson is 2.
Suffrage is 2.
Yeah, or an antidote. Yeah, but none of us are going to
Damn.
have an antidote.
Yeah, no. It's okay. Don't worry. So, what does that look like?
Yeah, what that look like? I'd love to see how you describe this.
So, Elena is going to give you a very clear glare of you really fucked up. And her coat of arms is going to come up from under you
Ooh.
and just envelop you. And it is
Okay.
going to look much more like a sickly green than the typical verdant green that she likes to wear.
Oh, nice.
Nurgle approves.
Appreciated.
No, that's awesome.
Okay. So, what does A look like in this particular?
Well, I would
What
say
does
besides
depth look
having,
like on
Start
him?
checking any vials
well,
you
I would
see
say
in
the
Prey.
fact that it literally just look, it's the fact it just hit him. He doesn't know what happens yet. I'd probably say it would start showing more on the later turns. Like it gets progressively worse.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Gath, it is your turn now.
I know he has no idea what happened.
He's like, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, Gat doesn't know what's going on, but from what he can tell, the person that made him attack somebody else is de-thawed.
And just looking a little queasy.
Is he still wet?
He's looking a little queasy.
I'm pretty sure I'm not wet at this point.
I don't think
Would
he's
I
wet
be?
anymore at this point.
Just
I
'cause
mean,
of where I got-
he's probably moist.
You know, and sometimes you just give me that sinking feeling, and he will just cast quicksand from Earth.
That's dexterity.
Oh my god! Hey.
I'm now sinking.
Oh,
Great, you got
wow.
that sinking feeling inside and out.
I know. I have a sinking
Both
feeling.
of these
Now, hold
spells can cause death.
Yes, they
So-
both can.
Okay, and I am now restrained too,
Yep.
so I
So
can't
you're
do jack
restrained,
now.
sick, and dying.
Yeah, no, see, I can't do jack now unless I make a strength roll on my turns.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of, it is your turn.
Yep. All right. So, what was your intelligence again on that? A 3. Okay. Nope.
Hey, damn! This is all on you, man.
Oh, I know.
You're like, oh, I want to.
And now I've sunk even more.
Yeah, you're just like slowly sinking. All right, Katarina, we're to you now.
Alrighty. I will gain a hit point back.
Goose, that's mean.
I'm going to cast Ember on Gath.
Okay.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. So it is Elena's turn now.
All right. Seeing how her spell has worked well against Aid, she is just going to cast. You know what? No, she's just going to cast Draft against Katarina. Because she don't got beef with Katarina. So that is intelligence. Oh, I'm already there.
And I am defending.
And you are going to
with,
beat it. I swear to God.
Hold on. Intelligence or strength?
Ooh. I would say, real quick, Will, we did miss something for else for contagion on my turn.
Oh, what did we miss?
So at the end of my turn, I had to make another strength roll. Otherwise, additional effects get stacked on top, depending on what the roll is.
Oh, dear God.
So I gotta go against a 7, which probably ain't gonna happen. It would have.
Yeah, I would have, but
Do
not.
not piss off Elena and then give her a bigger gun.
Well, you got. She has to roll a d4 now. Again.
Roll a d4.
That's a 1.
That
Rolling
is.
bad on physical and die
That's now
rolling.
sickness.
Okay. Now you have to
Now
roll
roll a d6.
D6. God, he's dying. He's restrained. And now he's what?
Screwed.
There's
And
another
now I'm
1.
confused.
And now he's confused.
So even if I get out,
I too would be confused. Like, what is happening to me right now?
all right. I just realized we missed that because I remember reading that earlier.
Okay. Well, thank you
So
for
sorry.
bringing that up. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. All right. So that's Elena. Gath, it's your turn.
I haven't heard that in so damn long.
What?
You got the Herpagona syphilades.
I didn't even hear that. So
You got all of the STDs.
I didn't realize I was put in the chat.
He's got all of the yes.
And someone
Oh my God.
by her going gonorrhea, cha cha cha, gonorrhea, cha cha cha.
I haven't heard that since high school.
I know it's been a long time. All right, so Gath, what did you do? What are you doing?
Well, you know, Katarina, water is better than fire. And you will say water today is sent from the heavens and cast water or saturate.
Okay. On to Katarina.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure she'll defend against this.
Hey, a 1 is possible.
So
But we got a 4. So, all right. So she's able to. Aww. Game
I
Master
do the whole
Dad,
Matrix thing
sad.
and just let it flow past me.
Okay. A, we are to you.
Yep. So first, for beginning a turn, I have to try and beat that 3 from earlier. Fuck. So now I've sunk lower. And by the way, at this point, because it's 3 turns since my hit with death, yeah, he is very pale now. And recall, he had very reddish skin, so now he looks more pink. If anything, he probably looks more like a human.
Pinky, where's the brain?
So failed that. Now I gotta try and beat the 7 for the contagion. Nope. Roll again a lot.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing. After this roll, I can't get any other conditions. So yeah, so death, I can't get any more dead. I can't be more dead than I am now, so I didn't do
I
anything.
can't be more dead than I am.
But now at this point, because that was my second strike. So I'd probably say I'm up to my hip in quicksand. And again, I'm just
no other
pale, but
conditions just from this spell. Yes, he is still affected by quicksand.
Yeah. No, I'm still affected with quicksand. I just can't be affected by any more. I just can't get hit with death again, or sickness. I can only get hit with either damage or whatever the other one was, debilitating.
Yes, he is the one that started it. It's literally all his fault.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so back to Katarina.
If he hadn't used the frickin' poison from the School of Disease, I wouldn't have gotten the spell from the School of Disease.
All right. I'm going to cast Saturate on Elena.
Also, I just threw it out there for Goose and
Whoops.
them that
I attacked with the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
you're fine. You're good. That
I got to
you can
rebuild
use.
that.
They can use Label Maker to give his nickname.
Ooh, that was
Oh
better.
God! Damn it!
Wow, a 9.
Wait, what? Oh wow! Now
And
you're
this
rolling
is-
well.
And this is against Elena.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What just happened?
Oh wait, no.
I was busy using Label Maker to name Aid Petrie.
Saturate.
Saturate. Dexterity.
I attacked you. I cast Saturate on you.
Okay, so I defend with Dexterity. Okay. I'm probably gonna
You
fail.
can do it. Come on. You can do it.
Wow!
Yes.
Holy.
With
crap.
authority. I love that.
Nice.
What was that the entirety of this game? Like, shit. No, it was a 17, but you know.
Okay, A, you are now known as Petrie.
Nope.
Because you are a walking petri dish.
So they used Label
He's a
Maker, and so
sinking
now your
Petri dish.
nickname is Petrie now. All the students will call you Petrie.
Could be worse. It could be
You're
Taserface.
welcome. Yeah. We
All right,
doubled down
so
on
let's
Label
see. That
Maker, too.
was Katarina. So Elena, it's your turn.
Wait, whose turn? I'm sorry.
Elena.
Okay, thank you. My brain doesn't work.
What's a brain?
I don't know. Well, since Katarina tried to use Saturate on me, she's going to return the favor.
Your dice rolling scares me right now.
I know.
Yeah, scares me too.
With 5, that's still not bad.
'Cause
Yep.
now I can't tell if I'm
Nope.
going to roll great or roll like dog shit.
Well, you just rolled great there because.
All right. So I'm wet.
This is
Indeed.
basically a water balloon fight. Except for A, who is sinking
Not
and
happy.
dying slowly.
Yeah, he's got the
Uh-oh.
sinking feeling.
Yes. Looking a
Hey,
little green.
just so you know, if Kel hadn't have had the poison table up, I would have re-rolled if I got that 4. Just saying. I would
Okay.
not have allowed for death.
That's okay. No.
Now it makes it
It's-
more interesting.
It's part of the thing. All right, Gath, it's up to you. You're up now.
All
It's
right.
more like, did I do that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
just needs to chill out. I cast Cold Front from the Scroll of Ice.
Okay.
Fair.
On who?
It's an area.
It's an area thing. He could get both of you.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
dexterity save.
20-foot
Ending
cube within
with-
50 feet.
Contested dexterity
Defend
rolls. Dexterity against his
Okay.
intelligence. He rolled a 3.
Okay.
So Elena,
Well,
yep,
shit.
you met it, you beat it. Katarina, however, did
Yay!
not.
I'm frozen.
No,
I'm
just your feet.
frozen because I was saturated.
Your feet are just
Oh.
encased in ice.
Yeah, it's not chilled.
But
Okay.
you are
No, at the
restrained.
bottom
You are
of it, any
restrained.
creature that is wet when it is restrained is immediately frozen.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right, because
actually, yeah.
she was wet. You were absolutely correct. So yeah, you're frozen.
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Oh, and
I
you
forgot
got
that
Alright,
you
now
were wet.
I don't get unfrozen by some if I don't get unfrozen by some mysterious force like A did, I'm gonna be pissed.
you also take 3 cold damage.
And you take 3 cold damage. Cold damage.
Okay.
And now I can't use my higher level spell.
Yeah, you take half the.
Now this one it says it takes the intelligence roll.
Sorry,
Success, the
I'm
spell
zooming.
fails. Failure of the feat, your creature's
the
feet are
failure,
immediately
the
encased in
creature
ice,
takes-
takes intelligence roll and cold damage, and is now restrained.
Okay, there it is.
Learning stuff.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. A, we're back to you.
Yep. So third attempt to get out of the quicksand.
Oh, we're supposed to read
Read the frozen condition.
the frozen condition.
I'm
Huh?
concerned.
I'm looking.
Prevents
Yeah.
an affected creature from taking any actions during their turn. They are completely incapacitated and inert, but not
Oh
dead.
yeah. That's
Taking
that's
lethal
why
damage with frozen while frozen shatters the creature or object with no chance of revival. Shit.
that's why I said it was pretty much like Jim Carrey's The Mask when he was frozen.
Yeah.
Like you were still conscious, you just can't do jack.
While under the frozen
Um,
condition, every foot the creature or object moves damages the creature or object by 1 HP per foot, effectively chipping flesh or material away from the creature or object. The creature also takes 1d4 damage at the beginning of every turn under this condition. If the condition is removed, they are still under the chilled status effect. Jesus Christ, sir.
Yep. Also, Alana, go ahead and roll for the contagion again.
Oh my god. Yeah, some of these spells are scary.
It's amazing. I love it.
Oh, it's a 4.
Well, doesn't do anything then.
Oh,
So now his I would say A's eyes are probably like sunken in at this point. Like he literally looks like he's at death's door.
literally.
And now I would say that 'cause I said he's at the hips, his third turn. I'd probably say like probably mid chest, probably.
Yeah.
With the arms like just barely above, trying to still push himself up.
Okay. All right. So we are to Katarina, who at this point is still frozen.
Who can do? I gotta roll 1d4 and take damage.
One.
Okay. And I don't get any back. So I don't get any recovery while frozen,
Mm-mm.
right?
I
I'm
do not.
assuming that makes sense.
I would assume
to me.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they just posted that.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, Elena, where do you?
All right. Shit.
So you've got A sinking and dying. You've got Katarina a popsicle. So yeah.
Elena's just gonna cast quicksand on Gap then.
Oh, that'd
'Cause she
be
does-
amazing.
She's not a fan of attacking like people who are
I will say that
incapacitated.
if you are successful in this, that will be the end of the
Fight.
fight.
I should hope so. Shit.
To be fair, he didn't know that he was affected with a deadly poison.
That's fair, but she's going to cast quicksand.
All right. Intelligence.
Incapacitated
Well, the
means
good
no
news is
recovery.
you will pass this.
Did you roll a 1? Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I keep telling
Oh
you,
my
I roll
God.
like dog
Oh
shit.
my god. Oh dear lord. So well, I mean, meets it, beats it. So
Yeah.
Did he even have to roll?
yeah.
And he's going to return the favor.
Okay. 2.
If you
Here.
don't roll 2 or better, I'm going to be surprised.
She rolled a 1 earlier.
If I roll a 2 or better, I'll be surprised.
Wait.
A 2.
Holy shit, I rolled a 2!
You have defended against every spell I've casted.
God.
Okay. So all right. So we're back to A.
Yep. So okay, I finally get out of the quicksand,
Okay.
Oh, God.
but that takes my turn, so now I have to roll for contagion. I got sand everywhere.
He's looking like a freaking zombie over there.
And that's the 5th one. I am now down and breathing. I have to do death rolls.
Yep. Falls over.
I get up so exhausted. You just see me.
This just falls straight backwards.
Oh, we
All
might
right.
actually get to see how the survival rolls go for this for the first time.
Yes. All right, Katarina, we're back to you.
You are still fucking frozen.
Is she?
I
I guess we'll
don't
find out.
know.
I guess we'll find out. So what happens there?
I am
Katarina?
casting. I can suddenly move, and I'm going to cast displacement on Elena.
Okay.
I didn't even freeze you.
And that
What, am I in trouble for dodging?
You made it possible.
Okay. 5.
Yo.
Beats it, beats it.
oh,
I'm impressed.
Which it's now your turn.
Let me just base testing, or am I missing the casting time actions?
No, you're missing all that because this is just learning.
We're just taste testing spells.
They've given them temporarily giving them the ability to cast them.
But
So
once we cast the higher level spells, we can't cast them again.
Right. Just so we can get
Just
we
feel
got
for
for
like a
those
one
rolls.
shot at it.
Yep.
just for that, Elena is going to attack. Is going to use quicksand on Katarina, which you'll most likely pass. You'll definitely pass, and I swear to God, if you don't, I will be upset.
Well, it'll be impossible to fail.
Yeah, that's a 5. That's a pass, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gath, it is now your turn.
All right. Gath will forego casting the spell and will try to move Ao to the aid to the edge of the arena to get him closer to medical.
Okay. You won't be able to get him out of the arena.
Yeah, it's closed off.
Yeah, you're like enclosed. I mean, you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, but he's just trying to move him closer
Okay.
to
Out of the line of
uh,
fire.
That's fine.
Exactly,
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
because he realized
He looks
that
like death.
yeah,
Literally.
People can say he looks like death warmed over. No, he looks just like death.
Okay. So you're able to move him off to the side. So
and I believe that would take all of my actions to do that.
Okay. So A, we're back to you then.
Because
All right,
saving a
so
classmate.
what I read, I have to make a survival roll starting at the easy DR, and it just goes up for 1 every turn where I don't make it.
Right.
So survival. Nope. I am now not breathing.
Okay.
I'm afraid I've passed on my dog shit rolling to you, eh?
No,
All
this
right.
is normal. Will can attest to that.
Yeah. True. All right, Katarina, we're back to you.
Okay. Since somebody cast quicksand on me, I'm going to cast quicksand right back at them, Elena.
And it might actually work. Especially considering who I am.
No, we'll see.
Technically, Greg, this is his
Dexterity,
first
right?
time actually dying.
Yes. Compared to A, who is dead.
Hey, I
Awesome.
passed it.
All right. And Lana, it is your turn.
I feel like we're just playing. We're just playing back and forth, you know, like
Well, it almost dead.
Right.
Interesting.
mostly
Elena,
dead.
your turn. Mostly dead.
All right. She's just gonna cast draft. She's. I mean, have any of us actually taken like damage aside from like
Yes,
from
Yeah.
the bigger spells?
I
two.
have. Against
Alright.
two.
Against
Okay.
you, I believe. Katarina, right? You're going against. Is that for Katarina?
Yep.
Is that,
That
a
is for Katarina.
dexterity?
That is draft strength.
I would have. Oh, is it strength? Yeah, that's right. The wind ones are strength. Oh, meets it, beats it.
Whew.
All right. Gath, over to you.
Gath will say, call out, Professor, I think he might be dying, and then will turn around and say, okay, one of you just needs to sink so we can start ending this. And he will cast quicksand.
Okay. On who?
On who?
Well, it's a 20-foot cube, so I will try to hit both.
I don't think you'll hit both of them. Your guys are pretty spaced out. And I don't think either of them have moved. So you probably won't be able to get them both.
Okay, then I will cast it on Elena because damn it, she
'Cause I
keeps
haven't been
avoiding
caught
my
yet.
spells. and I keep rolling 2s.
Don't worry, this will probably be the point where I roll the 1. Okay, I could be wrong, and I'm going to be happy with that.
Roll the 5.
I'll roll
so-
the 5.
All right. And then we're to A again.
Yep. This might be A's final roll. Nope. He is good for this turn.
All right. Now we're back to Katarina.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna cast Chill on Gaff.
Oh,
Ooh! Damn!
19 on
shit.
D4.
Wow.
That was-
all right.
4 surges.
That's
Whoa.
Yeah.
yeah. You probably weren't beating that one.
Yeah. Wow. So okay. So what's the
He's chilled.
chilled? He's chilled.
The last 3 rounds.
Okay.
Alright, that's
Um,
crushed. Deafened.
Okie doke. So we are to Elena.
Well, Elena is going to say, "Fine, if you want one of us to sink, then sink," and is going to cast Quicksand on Gaff.
Okay. I love how we're just throwing quicksand around. It's like, you get quicksand, and you get quicksand, and you get quicksand. Everybody gets quicksand.
And I don't think I can really defend against this because I'm chilled, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the status is with chill. I don't think it had any.
If it attempts to
I
move,
don't
it
see any-
takes 1 point of
Oh,
damage.
here it is. Chilled
Yeah, I think-
occurs when an ability, attack, or spell that applies chilled succeeds. In an event where an attack is partially negated, chilled is not applied. Chilled lasts for 3 rounds each time. After 3 rounds, the creature is thawed unless chilled is reapplied. If a creature attempts to move while chilled, it takes 1 point of physical damage per 1 foot moved. If a character is wet when chilled is applied, the character is immediately frozen, forfeiting their turns until thawed.
Okay, so as long as you don't move, you
Right.
don't take any damage.
You'll be fine.
Then he's going to
The
try
most
to
used spell
block
is
it with
Quicksand.
barrier and will fail.
Okay.
So now you're chilled and sinking.
Yep.
Now he's just restrained.
Yep. Now you're restrained. So it is now your turn, Gath.
All right.
You just got to roll
That is
higher
a
than
question
3
for you,
restrained.
Game Master Dad. You might want to answer that. I don't have an answer for this. Well, let us know when you come up with a judgment. Does each drop into the quicksand count as movement?
Well, I mean, I'm going to say no, and it's only because the player character is not doing it. They are not moving. They are sinking. If they were like physically moving, then I would be like, they were doing the movement, then I would be like, yes.
So
Okay.
if I'm restrained, I can't do anything, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so an affected creature can take actions but cannot
move.
move. So you can
Cannot
still do
move.
actions.
Okay.
Okay.
But a strength roll can be intended to break free of any restraints. In the event of a creature restraining another creature, a contested strength roll is required, but it's not a creature that part. So you can still do actions,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't realize I could have done some more stuff then besides just roll, but oh well.
Oh, you
okay.
also lose contests where you must defend with dexterity rolls.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's
So,
dexterity, yeah, I knew that.
Spells.
So wait, whose
So-
turn is it? Where are we? Oh, we're at Gath. Gath, it's your
Yeah,
turn.
still gap.
He's going to return the favor with quicksand at Elena. I rolled higher than a 2.
I will give you that. You rolled higher than a 2.
Now, what will you roll?
Probably lower than a 2, given my
I'll say
track
for the
record.
For the love of the gods, please, because A may not make the next roll.
Meets it, beats it.
I am loving this.
Okay. So we're back to A.
I love how I'm rolling just
but now
badly
I have
enough
to roll a
not,
5.
to not die.
A is dead.
Or at least he seems dead.
Oh,
If I had a nickel for every time one of my characters accidentally killed someone, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Because I had to make a 5, I rolled a 2 on a.
All right, Katarina, we are to you.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to cast.
Get tried
Ember
to
on
save him.
Elena.
You did. What are you casting? I'm sorry.
Ember.
Not my fault the
Ember.
professors chose to not intervene.
Okay, so Katarina is rolling or casting Ember towards Elena.
That's dexterity, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think I dodged. I think I missed.
You know, literally, we're just throwing spells at each other and dismissing them and throwing them and dismissing them. That's awesome.
Okay, so Elena.
I mean, what's funny is you're throwing the spells at me and I'm just dodging them and just like.
One of us will slip up in a second. It'll be game over. Yeah.
Chances are
your turn. Elena, your turn.
I'm almost afraid to cast Contagion again.
You can't.
Well, you already cast it once. You can't cast it
you
again.
can't cast it again. Yeah.
Thank God.
Okay. Yeah, so you rolled 4 3 different times with that.
Sad part is that was the physical dice. So I'm just gonna keep casting Saturate. Unless people want me to cast Quicksand.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if you cast Quicksand on the only person that's not restrained and they get restrained.
Fuck it, why not? Quicksand on Katarina. You'll pass.
Was that strength or dexterity?
Either one, you'll still win.
Yeah, you're good.
Told you.
All right.
Doesn't even matter if it's the wrong one. You'll pass.
All right. So, Gath, we're back to you.
I search on that strength roll.
Oof.
Yeah,
wow.
you got out.
Yeah, you're out of there.
Would you just stay down?
Hey, this is the first time I've broken 3, so
That is true. And you broke free very well. So, good job.
it's not my
you
fault
free?
that y'all keep dodging the spells.
You're free from the quicksand, but are you still
still
chilled?
chilled.
So, do you take damage from having to move to get out of the quicksand? Question.
That's a good question. Yes, you would actually.
Yeah, it makes sense. They're pushing themselves up. They're physically moving.
You're doing physical. You're doing the physical moving.
Ouch.
That's fine. He's more
Or he's
concerned
dead.
about the fact that a classmate is dead.
That's fair. That is very fair. So, what is the damage on that?
Pretty
I
sure
don't
it's
remember.
1 HP.
Is it 1 per foot? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yes, 1 point of physical damage per 1 foot move.
Okay, so you'll just have you up and move back a foot. Oh, move includes both horizontal and vertical movement. Oh, okay. So then that would be 3. I'm going to say you were 2 foot down, 1 foot back. So 3 points of damage.
Damn.
Wow.
And
Hey, hurt beats dead.
at this point,
And I'm sure Aid can attest.
at this point, he's pissed because somebody that didn't need to die died.
No one's gonna die. She told us. I'm not. That's why.
She said nobody was going to die, but somebody died.
Not really. Not really dead.
He's only mostly dead. He's still slightly alive.
But as far as he's concerned, he's dead until he's proven
Sea of
otherwise.
flames.
And he's going to go after the person that that cast the spell that killed him.
Oh, that would be Elena, right?
Yeah.
Thinking, feeling time. God damn it!
It's because he's too emotional. It's like,
No, it's literally the only time we roll good. Half the time is against 8.
oh, meets it, beats it.
And that's the point where I rolled the 1, too.
Okay, so then we skip over A and we go to Katarina.
All right. I'm going to cast Quicksand on Gap again.
Okay.
Getting
A
popcorn.
You
1.
can beat that. You have
Guys.
to beat that.
You guys are killing me.
I know.
No, we killed Aid.
That's true. You guys did kill. Yeah,
No, you killed A.
that's true. You actually killed him. Yeah.
There was no we.
Like I said, I would have re-rolled that 4.
Yes,
But
you would have.
No rerolls. All right. So it's your turn, Elena.
All right. I now know that light can go suck it and fire is a good idea. Or mending. Or mending. Light is lovely, but fire does the same thing. So I am going to cast I feel like Saturate does more than just gets you wet.
No, I think it literally just gets you wet.
Eh. Fine, I'll be wrong. It's the story of my life. Then, fine, I'll cast Quicksand. It feels like a Pokemon battle. Just FYI. Of like literally low-level Pokemon.
And who is this against?
Like, you know, where you're fighting against Gath.
And he will use Barrier to try to counter that. And
Meets
will.
it, beats it. All right.
Fair enough.
So it is Gath's turn.
He'll return the favor and will surge.
So you cast
Okay.
Saturate on Elena?
No,
Oh.
he
Quicksand.
cast Quicksand.
Okay, Quicksand. So all right, roll. See if you
It's
can-
the one spell he knows that will help end the battle.
And will
so
fail.
you sink
I have
in
finally been caught.
and you are restrained.
Oh.
Katarina, we are to you
All
now.
right. Now I'm casting Quicksand. Guess it's my one shot to win.
So, for those of us who've played Pokemon, you remember that first fight with your rival where you're literally doing
Two.
nothing other than scratching people?
Yeah.
Like you're just using scratch
Oh,
Yes.
or pound or tackle.
so Gath also sinks in. At which point you'll hear the siren will blow. The arena walls will down below the surface, and they will announce that the thing is very true.
Now I will go check on A because he hasn't moved in a while.
Yes. So when the walls come down, the Alana and Gath, you guys will rise to the top as if nothing happened.
And
A
Seth will immediately run to aid.
A will literally sit up.
Whew, told ya.
So speaking
that
of,
was intense, y'all.
So A, you just because it's over, you literally just sit straight up like you were taking a nap.
April Fools, I'm not dead.
I love how it's when I decide to go get popcorn that y'all get the surges because I still have my headphones on listening the whole time.
Yep, he did. He took a dirt nap.
Yeah, no. So when the walls go down, A's probably is going to feel like this sudden surge of life just get thrusted back into him.
Yep.
I'll say he probably won't just sit back. I would say do the whole that cliche in movies when someone comes back to life, they do the whole like the breath of air again. Yep. That's probably what he does.
Okay, cool. Professor Ferris will walk down and go, "Well done, everyone. Well done." So you not only did you learn spells and how to read your opponents, you also understood the facings of death. You will all face death eventually. But you all did very well in the face of it. And for that, you will go to the nurses' stations and they will patch you all up. They'll take you over. They'll get you all patched up. You'll sit there. They'll go drink your water.
I'll go back in and I know. Give me the water. Y'all okay?
A's just silent.
I don't think I like the School of Disease.
I don't think I like that. Game Master Dad wants to know how we found death saves. What did we think of them? I'm saturated.
I'll say, besides the fact that I misunderstood how the cap goes up, no, it works for me. But at low level, yeah, it can be struggling if you don't pay attention when you're low level on your HP.
Right. Cool.
No, I like the system though.
So as you guys are sitting there, your professor comes over and is like, "Well done, everyone. Well, very well done. I was very impressed with all of you. And once you are patched up and ready to go, you can head back to your dormitory. And I will see you there." And then she sort of floats off. They'll get you guys all patched up and sort of bandaged up if you're bleeding or anything.
Who's Gryffindor?
I have no idea. That's the weird kid next door.
You know that kid with the weird scar?
Yeah. Yeah, he failed and had to go home, apparently.
I mean, let's be honest, that probably should have happened at least 12 times in the first book.
You're not a wizard, Harry. Now get the hell out of here. All right, so you guys are all patched up, and they send you on your way back to you guys limp back to your dorms, back to your dormitory. When you get back to the common room, when you get back there in the common room, Professor Ferris and Professor Mercutio are standing there. Professor Mercutio welcomes you all in and says, "Congratulations, well done, everyone. Many of you will be moving on to the next. Some of you sadly will not. But for those who will not, they're already gone. Basically, their stuff has been packed out, and they didn't even come back to the dorm. They literally went straight to the exit stations to go back home. So now there's only 8 of you left. And so Professor Ferris says, "Well done. I was truly impressed with all of you, even you, A. Even though you did die, but you did very well. So I was very impressed with you." And then at this point, she starts handing out the ranking points. So she's like, "So ranking points. Everyone did very well, so everyone will rank pretty well in this class. As far as what I've been speaking with your other instructors, I think out of all of your classes, this is probably the second best class that you've performed in. The social class being the first, apparently. But I am going to reward you all with the following points, and everyone will get 10 points. Gath will get an additional 5 for his concern for his teammate. So make sure you put those in your journals. It was a pleasure working with you all. I will bid you adieu. And then Professor Ferris sort of floats out of the room. And Professor Mercutio is like, "Well done, all of you. Well done. Well done." So before you go to bed, before you eat and go to bed, I want to introduce you to another professor. This is Professor Maltese. And standing in front of you is this sort of dark figure. I say dark. He's not dark. He's like mysterious. And he's sort of I'm Professor Maltese. I will be your professor of stealth work, which you begin in the morning. So get a good night's rest, see? And then he leaves.
So where's Professor Spaniel?
Now, for those of you who, I don't know if any of the older folks in the room got that
Falcon.
reference.
Falcon.
Maltese Falcon. So he's going to be
Spy.
Cary Grant. Not Cary Grant. Sorry.
Bogey.
Thank you, Humphrey Bogart. Good God, I was like Cary Grant. No,
I
Humphrey
knew the
Bogart.
reference right away.
That would have been a different movie.
Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it?
Heard of it, never seen it.
Oh, you should. It's a great movie.
Mhm.
So anyway, so Professor Maltese says, we'll see you in the morning, and he walks out. Professor Mercutio says, "Please go and have some food and then retire to bed. You'll have a busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow you begin to learn stealth work. And this is your final class. Your stealth class is your final class.
Wow.
At which point you will have your final exam. And then you will be either chosen or not chosen to join this secret team they're putting together. So this is a big one. So this is your final class. So you must, eat, get some rest, and we will see you in the morning. So, and this, for the most part, the food is sort of like, buffet style. Get what you need if you're hungry. If you're not, they make you eat. You have to eat something. You don't have to eat a lot, but you do have to eat something. So they do sort of say, make sure you eat at least something before you go to bed. And then Professor Mercutio will excuse himself and exit. So what do you guys do before you go to bed?
First thing that's going to happen is Elena is going to go up to Aid and say, "I'm really sorry about the whole contagion thing."
So when you walk up, A just like looks at you like wide eye, like he was just that you killed him.
I really didn't mean to do it. I didn't think it would get that bad.
I'm sorry I diseased you.
And A's actually gonna go like, did you even read the description when you learned that?
Actually I did, but I didn't expect it to go that far. You know? Like I expected it to go as far as yours did.
Yeah, fair. And A just kind of like steps aside and just he's gonna like Learfield's Play-Doh because come back from the dead, he is starving.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly, Greg.
I did it, but I didn't mean to do it. Okay, so you go eat. Elena, what do? Do you follow suit, or I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't hear what you said at the end.
yeah, she's gonna go and eat, but she probably doesn't have that much of an appetite.
It's fair. It's fine.
I do.
Howdy.
I'm starving.
What about Gas?
Gath will first congratulate his fellow classmates, especially Katerina, for winning this battle royale, and say, "Man, that was scary." I
It
thought,
was intense.
even I thought I was about to kill Aiden. Didn't know that things were going to go that badly for him.
As you guys are saying this, you can kind of see Elena like sink a little bit lower in her chair.
Nice. He's like,
Just like,
It's not your fault. We're all using spells that could have been catastrophic.
Well,
And
there's always a risk in battle and training where I come from.
that is true.
so everyone sort of. Oh, go ahead.
Now we know of ways to help each other out in the future.
I think one of us needs to work on the School of Mending. I think I'll take that one.
Okay.
I agree. Probably wouldn't hurt to have more than one of us pick it up just in case. Case,
And A just
say,
goes
for
like,
example,
okay.
you was going to say,
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, when you guys are saying like more than one of us should learn that, A's chiming in, just saying, it ain't gonna be me. I ain't touching magic again.
Famous last words.
That's why I said it, because I know it's gonna come back to bite him later.
Okay.
there will be a time where you'll have to use it whether you like it or not.
So why don't you guys
Well,
do
I
that?
wouldn't say it's something forbidden. You can always just try to use less damaging magic or with less catastrophic results.
I don't care about the results. I just don't care for magic.
I can respect that.
So you guys will hear the
Oh.
tones. The tones go off for curfew. So it's time to go to bed. So in you go. So upstairs you all go. They'll come and they'll clean out the dining area. You'll go upstairs. And when you go into your rooms, on your side tables, you'll find a small little box with a ribbon on top. And you'll see
I've never gotten a present before.
and it is,
Like-
and it's from Professor Ferris. Box of lockpicks. No, it's a box of like burn salve. No, I'm just kidding. Does anyone open their box?
Elena will.
Okay.
I'm
Very
just
carefully.
looking at it first because literally I've never gotten a present before in my life, so I'm
Okay.
sort of overwhelmed.
Okay, cool. So Elena, you open it up. Okay, inside you will find a little note that from Professor Ferris, who was basically like she was very impressed with your abilities, and that you have, as in all, we all have places we need to learn, we need to build and learn more, but you have a really good sense of the magic, so you should hopefully keep that up. And inside the box is a piece of chocolate, very fancy chocolate. It's probably chocolate you've never had in your life, if you've ever had chocolate.
I feel like chocolate would be a thing in Hempstead because, you know, brown dye.
Yep. It's very possible.
But probably not chocolate like this.
Yeah. No, this is like something you've never seen before. It's just beautiful, really. It's like beautiful piece of chocolate. And it smells divine. So I'll let you decide what you're going to do with it. So I'm going to move on to the next person. So you don't have to decide that now. You can decide that next time. So Gath, you see your box. Do you open it?
Yes.
Okay. Inside, you'll find a note again from Professor Ferris. It says, you proved yourself to be a worthy user of magic, and she expects great things from you in the future. And inside the box is this nice little piece of chocolate. So, yeah, you don't tell me what you do with the chocolate right now. We'll do that next time. But so you have that. Katarina?
Yes, I will open it.
Okay. Inside there's a note that's from Professor Ferris. It says, very, very good. I can tell that you have a penchant for magic, and I expect big things from you. You pick it up quickly. Well done. And then there's a piece of chocolate inside. Okay. Smell the ribbon. All right. A.
So when A sees the box sitting on the table, he is very skeptical, considering it's like, okay, who the hell was in here with my stuff? And after like just looking at something, eventually he'll like slowly just pull the ribbon so it's loose, and then slowly open the box.
Explode or something?
Nah, he was just told they're about to they're about to have a class on stealth, so who knows? This could be like a surprise test, a pop quiz, so to speak.
That's fair. So when you open it up, there's a note inside from Professor Ferris, and it says, I know that you are, and it's not she didn't say you're afraid of it, but she's like, I know that magic doesn't seem to be your forte, but don't give up on it, because you're better at it than you think you are. I can see it in you. So well done today. And then there's a piece of chocolate inside. And I can tell you that it is not made of tannic root.
No, I know you would. I know
I'll put you out of your misery on that one.
Oh,
The
I know
ribbon
you
is
would.
though.
You wouldn't be that mean.
I would not. You are correct. So, all right, and that's where we'll end tonight. You guys can tell me what you do with your chocolate next session.
Yep.
Investigates for tannic root anyway. It's like, is this tannic root? Let's real quick. We'll go around. Let everybody again. You can tell everybody who you are, who you played, what's something you're looking forward to next session. That'll be character question, and of course where they can find you, when they can find you, etc., etc. We'll go in reverse again. We'll start with Katerina.
Hey, I'm Lisa, D&D Winterwolf on TikTok and Discord. I play Katerina Zephyrian. Let's see. Every Monday night, I'm right here on Halfling Wizards channel, WindRiders, and then next week we'll go to Origins and a Orlea origin story, and then back to WindRiders and Origins. I also, on alternating Fridays, play in Kellen's wonderful Stargate campaign. And we will be playing this Friday on the 12th. And I am looking forward. I'm looking forward to Stealth. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what you throw at us.
Yep, it's gonna be a lot of
I
fun.
love Surge, by the way, y'all. If y'all have not looked into this, y'all need to, because it is so fun. So user-friendly. I love it.
Okay. Elena.
Hey guys, I'm the Crazy Gamer Lady. You can find me on TikTok at Crazy Gamer Lady. You can also find me on Instagram at Crazy Game Lady, no R. I am also on ADH Adventures every other Saturday for Unlicensed Magic, and I might be doing something else with ADH Adventures. I don't know. Possibly. You'll have to find out.
All right. Let's go to Gas.
Hey everybody, I am Old Worm Slayer. I was playing Gat tonight, and I'm looking forward to somebody stepping up and surpassing Gath in the points because he doesn't want to be the head honcho.
Fair.
Do what?
I don't want to be.
Well, I don't know how you have 76 points when we all are in the 30s.
Yeah,
No, I have
that seems
43.
a little much.
He has 43.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's okay.
It's just
Other
the way
people-
I've set up.
So, okay. And last but not least, A.
Hey guys, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok under the same. You can find me every Monday, whether it's for WindRiders of Aria or Orlea Origins, where in both campaigns I have either nearly died or died already before we even hit double-digit episodes. I just now realized that because death saving throws against the oozes on like episode, I think it was like 5 or 6 for Orlea Will.
I think so.
When we were on our way back to the tavern, or to the village.
Yeah.
But granted, I'm also playing a bard. Bards are squishy.
Well, that's true.
But then you can also find me every other Friday, either on my own channel running my Stargate campaign, where we're going to be diving into some trauma because my players set it up for that. Mainly, sorry, I was back off.
I may have grounded. I may have grounded the whole party by sending someone into therapy because I am the medic. You know.
So funny.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm looking forward to see how everyone goes with that. But on opposite Fridays, so not this Friday, but next Friday, you can find me on the Dinner and a Game for our Walking Dead TTRPG, where shit is hitting the fucking fan. Because we got the Reclaimed coming after us, which if any of y'all know Walking Dead lore, you don't fuck with the Reclaimed. And if you actually want to play catch up for my Stargate campaign. What was that?
You just set them on fire.
Yeah, kind of. Doesn't help when they have like 40 walkers around them. We don't want to attract even more. Anyway, but if you want to play catch up for my Stargate campaign, though, you can also go on my YouTube, which is in my link tree. It has all the episodes so far there as well.
Okay. Very cool. And of course, I am Will, or Halfling Wizard, the Maestro of Chaos for this group, and super excited that I have all of these folks. Next time you see us, we'll have Chris back. So you guys will find out what Carrick's been up to since you guys have been doing class. But yeah, so make sure you come back. Couple of things. Remember, we are doing our dice giveaway where we are giving a set of the victory dice. Oops, sorry, it disappeared. The Ice Wind series. So if you have not entered to win these, it's really easy to do so when you're here or over at Origins. When we have on next Monday, when we have Origins, you just type the word victory into the chat and you're entered to win a set of these pretty cool dice. They glow, they glow. They light up, rather, not glow. They light up when you roll them. They charge. They do all kinds of neat things. Yeah, for those Geistoblins out there. Please enter to win. In a couple of weeks, we'll do a live drawing, and we'll give one of these away here at WindRiders, and then we'll give another set away over at Origin. So you have two chances to get dice. So come check us out. Yeah, if you're not following us here at Twitch, please give us a follow. We totally appreciate it. If you sub to us, thank you so much for the subs, bits, and things of that nature. As we are a growing channel, we appreciate all that. As we are monetized, as we gather money, all that money will go back into the channel. The next thing I'm looking at is a channel artist, so we can get some cool artwork done. And I have an artist that is interested, and I want to see if they will come on and maybe do some sample stuff for us and see what happens. But I want to be able to pay them for their time. So any of that you can give us, you can help us out. We truly appreciate it. So yeah, give us a follow. Also, if you can, give all these amazing creators follows on their social medias. I have created, Nicole, I have created your link tree in the chat, so it pops up. Yes, that's another thing. I want to, yeah, we're in the chat. I want to expand our presence so that you can watch dice rolls and when we're on maps, you can see the maps and things of that nature. But we're going to be working on all that. But yeah, so every little bit helps. But anyway, if you can help us out, that'd be great. Make sure you follow all these amazing creators and come back and see us next time. If you're still here with us, hang around. We're gonna raid another channel, another fun creator, just because we can, because you should always support other creaters. So please hang out with us as we go forth and do that. Yeah, we want to make sure that we are supporting other creators. Captain Robert is who we're going to raid tonight. They are playing Dungeons and Dragons currently, so please hang around and go over with us and raid them. And yeah, and Game Master Dad and Goose, I'll be talking to you guys more here in a little bit anyway, because Game Master Dad, I don't want to pick your brain on some stuff. Yeah. So anyway, so make sure you come back in 2 weeks to see us here for WindRiders of Aria. But next Monday, you can check us out here at Origins and Orlea Story, and we would love to have you. Remember, follow us, do all that fun stuff. You know what to do. So until then, we will see you on the flip side of something. I don't know what, but it'll be on the flip side of something. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us for this Vibe Tribe Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next. Right here, where adventure comes to life.